Hey, Joe fans, how are you? This is Karen from Philly. Welcome to episode 44, the world premiere, the Monumental Waste of Time podcast. We're so happy you joined us. We have an incredible show for you tonight. We're live. We're actually live, and we're feeling great. And this is such an exciting day for Joe Matarese fans because Joe had an appearance this morning on the most popular radio station in town, on the most popular show on the station, okay? In the most important time in radio, drive time, morning. He had an appearance on that show. I heard a little bit of it. I didn't think it went well, but Phil Fan has the whole episode, Joe's whole appearance, and we'll go over that. Although, let me bring on the amazing co-host of the show, Karen Philfan.
Hi, everybody. It's very exciting to be here live, and I see people commenting in the chat. We just want to know if you guys can tune in through YouTube. It looks like that's definitely good from our end. It looks like it's working. But we just want to make sure that our listeners can also see what we're seeing in terms of transmitting through YouTube. Trans, yeah. So hi. Hi, Liz.
So check this out. Did you let them know? I'm so excited. Did you let them know yet, or what?
Nope, I didn't let them know yet what's happening.
Okay, tell them because I'm real excited.
So as Karen said, Joe had 2 appearances today. One of them was on a radio station, Preston and Steve, which is very popular. But Karen, you didn't tell them about the second one yet, right? That's what you're asking me to reveal?
I think so. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so this is incredible. And this is one of the reasons why we're live, aside from the radio appearance that Joe had. Joe appeared on Mike, the Mike Show. And we will be watching it in about 20 minutes. It was recorded early in the day, but then they post the recording live at 11:30 p.m. Eastern. So we are going to be watching that, and we were very proud of Joe for being on that show, finally getting there. It took him a while, and so I just want to show people that this was back in like late August or September when Joel told his cousin, just out of the blue, and this is the only place he had mentioned it, that he would be on the new daily late night talk show at 11 p.m. on Fox 29 once a week. It's called The Mike Show. And we've been waiting all of September, all of October, all of November, part of December for Joe to finally get on. We weren't sure what happened.
Well, I'm really excited that Joe is going to be on that show tonight, and we're going to watch it. And I think the whole world is tuned in to see if he's going to talk about me.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Will he finally admit that he knows me and that I'm really cool and great for his career and a positive influence on him? These are all the things I'm going to be looking for Joe to talk about tonight on the Mike Show, the Fox affiliate, Fox 29 in Philadelphia.
And there have been a number of people who have made it to Mike. It's just called Mike. It's not even called the Mike Show. It's called Mike. And there have been a number of people who actually made it on before Joe. And I know I see very familiar names in our chat right now. So I know that people probably have listened to our previous podcasts. And they know that we've been talking about this in October and November and showing names of people who have gone on Mike, but it was never Joe. So we had people like Joe Conklin and Kathy Romano. I think she was formerly with Preston and Steve, and Preston and Steve was on. Lamar Todd was on. Steve Rinaldi was on, the godfather of me. that Joe had collaborated with recently. They went to Maris together.
Right, slow down, slow down. Okay, that's really exciting list, and I want to like focus on some of these names, not all of them, but some of them. Um, okay, we have to come clean first of all, in that we had an episode where we said that Joe jinxed himself out of this weekly appearance, okay, because he didn't say Kinahara here. He would have had to have said Kinahara, a Yiddish slang term that, oh my God. Oh, you know what? Run this.
So this is what Karen's referring to right now.
Yeah, run this real quick.
I will.
This will also give me time to talk in the chat with people.
Joe's cousin responded to him on some Facebook post that Joe had. And then Joe, whatever the cousin said, it was innocuous. And then Joe said, "Hey, I'm going to be in your area soon because I'm going to be on the Mike Show, a new show, and I'm going to be there every week, once a week."
Okay, here's what Joe should have done.
Go ahead, Karen.
Definitely. In Yiddish, we have the slogan saying Kinahara, and I'm saying it wrong. Kinahara. Like, you got to go, if you say something's going well, you have to say Kinahara at the end so that it doesn't go bad.
Right.
Stop.
Okay.
Yes. Oh my God. So I don't know how we're going to do this because we started real late, but there was something Joe did in the small part that I heard. I heard a couple small parts of his radio appearance today, and we want to cover it. But we have to also make way for the locomotive that is Joe on TV.
I mean, that's the reason why we're here. So yes, I am keeping an eye on that. The show starts at 11:30 Eastern. He may appear around 11:40, 11:50, but we're not sure. So I have to keep an eye on that while we're doing this.
But what I'm delving into is that we said here, I said that Joe should have said Kinahara after saying something about the future or something positive, okay? And he referenced that today in this morning's radio appearance, the little bit I heard, like he referenced blowing something because of the Italian version of that concept. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do. I do remember that.
So that sets this whole thing up, even though we don't have time to yet to show everything. It sets up the vibe of, has Joe been watching us? You know what I mean? We're always interested in that angle, and we believe he does, and I think it's great that he does, and we love you, Joe. But you know, I'm curious, like, you know, is he watching? Are we helping? What's going on? Like, you know, I just want to talk with him, or, you know, he can keep sending me secret messages. Yeah. So anyway, so go ahead. Like, you run the ship right now, like, because you're at the controls, and you're driving the car.
Okay. Do we want to listen to this Kanahara segment, or have we covered it sufficiently just now?
I think we covered it sufficiently. Good. Because people don't like it. Even though it's really a beautiful thing to me, it's just, you know, it just, like, if you watch that segment another time, you'll see how much that whole Kinahara Jinx thing affected me.
Yeah.
even to this day.
Okay.
So
All right.
anyway,
So now I am
um,
going to share. I think it's time to share Joe's appearance on President Steve today, because that was the first exciting thing that happened, and we were very happy to see that he made it there. He's been on several times, so this isn't the first time he's been on. But what Karen and I want to do is talk about the appearance.
I would also like to say that I would like to give a little bit of background about these people, this radio program, Preston and Steve. They've been dominant in the market on the rock and roll station in Philadelphia for almost like 15, 20 years or more. And I was actually an extended family member of a competitor. Actually, between 2006 2008, I was a frequent guest on a competitor of theirs, and we essentially got stumped, even though we were funnier. That's not the point. I just want to tell you that these folks are incredible. They've been dominating the market. People love them. They've connected with the everyday citizens of the Philadelphia region.
Okay, so here we go. Joe, we're starting from the very beginning. I am going to have to keep my eye on Mike's show, but let's start from the beginning and see how he did here.
That's Helium Comedy Club, January 2nd through the 4th, Friday through Sunday. Tickets at heliumcomedy.com.
That has nothing to do with Joe.
And we move on to our second Rocky Balboa.
That's right.
Who is in the studio with us right now. And he is going to be performing at the Scottish Rite Auditorium in Collingswood. That show is on the 27th, coming up very, very soon. You can get your tickets now. And his show is called It's in the Wooder Tour.
Yes.
Joe Matarese is here.
Hey. Thanks for making me follow another Rocky guy.
I know.
Let's just do a Rocky hour.
We should have every comedian that does a Rocky on with us in one show.
How many are there?
There's got to be a few.
There's a lot.
Oh, yeah.
But who does the best?
I think yours is one of the best, but nobody can touch your Harry Callis. Like, not
really.
Oh, man, please.
I get a lot of negative comments on my social media when I do the Harry. Yeah, my brother, my brother's my hardest critic. He's like, it's losing it. He'll tell me, it's losing it.
It's losing it.
Yeah, I posted something like last week.
I'm just stopping it here because Joe's about to say something that Karen does not know yet. So I want you to listen closely, but Karen, you may also have something to say aside from that.
Yes, I was calling for a timeout because I just wanted to say Joe looks great.
I know, I can tell by the smile on your face.
Yeah, and I would reiterate that although I've heard some of this segment, I did not hear a lot of it, and I don't know what he's going to say right now. I'm very curious because you've presented it as such, but before that, I was just going to pipe in that Joe looks really good right now.
He does. He looks good and he looks comfortable. He looks like a pro finally. And I don't know, let's not question why or how, but he's
I know how he's been listening, and I have this effect on creative types, and I feel good about this. So rock and roll. I'm a positive person. Give it to me, honey. Look what happens here. What does he drop?
So what happens here is Joe will start. What were you saying, Karen?
What is gonna? I'm sorry. I was speaking in a vernacular of I don't even know, but I just wanted you to hit start, play again.
Okay. Well, I just want to say before I hit start.
Yeah.
That Joe will be talking about the Harry. What is his name? Harry Callis, the announcer.
This is very obscure. It's obscure within our own obscurity, but go
It
ahead.
is,
Yeah.
but he will be talking about that announcer and imitating him, just like he did when we covered him on episode 43. Okay, and he's going, and when he covered Harry Callis, when we televised it, we made some comments about the content that he used for that imitation that he did, and we had some guesses about the content. You may remember that I said it doesn't sound like something he wrote. And then you said, do you remember what you said?
Was it AI?
Yeah, was it AI? And I have that clip. We can play that, but I think our viewers are probably remember this if they watched. Watch what Joe says right now about how he's been imitating Harry Callis.
Where I was doing Harry Callis, giving his NFL Films version of the Rams games, at the Eagles against the Rams game, and I posted it. And
can you give us a taste?
It's on the Instagram. It's on my Instagram feed. Okay. You know what? I might have the dialogue here.
Okay.
On
the actual script,
because I use ChatGPT.
Yeah.
I actually will go. Give me a Harry Callis style.
Yep. So he admitted that he uses ChatGPT. Right, which is very interesting, and it makes me wonder if he actually listened to us and heard that and figured, let me just admit it. And I think that's cool if that's what he did. Go ahead, Karen.
Well, I think very low of him right now for using AI. Joe, I know why he did it. If we played that tape, I almost bet I say something to the effect of he ends up doing that because he's real rushed when he does his creative stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not my point. It's an extended point, though. But he's got to be. This is a real pockmark, a real strike against Joe for me. Like, because he's bigger than AI. That's what I try to inspire in people, that you're bigger than AI, man. You're bigger than Netflix. You're bigger than Hulu and Amazon and all of that. And for me to see Joe using AI, I'm like, wow, man, that's lazy. But go ahead.
Yeah, let's see what he says about using AI. Okay, but I was really so surprised when he said that. I wasn't surprised that he confirmed that he used it. I was surprised that he actually was honest. I wasn't surprised. Sorry, I wasn't surprised that he used it, but I was surprised that he admitted it.
NFL Films take on this week's Eagles game going in week 14 against the Rams, and then it'll spit something out, and then you fix it because it'll have mistakes in it, and then the next thing you know, you kind of got.
So are you now technically a comedy team with you and ChatGPT?
Well, it's like how do you use ChatGPT where you're not really?
Did you want to say something, Karen?
I'm devastated. I'm devastated right now. Like, this is like, I mean, dude, I'm so disappointed. Like on so many levels. Like it calls into question whether I even want to be involved in this. Like, I don't want to chase a guy who's doing AI. Okay, you know what I mean? That's a dream within a dream within a dream within a dream, man. Okay, that's like Bitcoin. I don't even know. Okay, but what I want to say is, I can rally this guy and bring out the core him. Okay, I'm going to bring out his core. All right, because he's avoiding talking to us, but he's out here talking about everything that we talk about, everything under the sun.
Right.
So just play more tape. This is going to be an incredible night.
And I think that was Steve who just said to him, "Oh, are you like collaborating with ChatGPT, which is GPT, which is really, like he says the right things." And let's just hear what Joe says about how he uses it.
Yeah.
But the question is, I don't blame you. I'm just as disappointed as you are. But I'm wondering, if he uses it here for just that imitation, my guess is that that's not the only time he's used it.
I'm blown away right now because A, he looks incredible.
He
B,
does.
he B, he's like off the deep end with this AI. Like, wow. All right, just play it so I can weep over here silently like a wounded deer. Like, come on.
Like,
be here in
you
the
can't
corner.
do ChatGPT because it'll suck.
Yeah.
It like misses the nuances and all that, but it gives you the idea.
By the way, and this is something, and you're seeing it more than, listen.
I've been a proud member of IBX for 31 years. It does give me peace of mind. I'm a mom of 5.
Introducing
All right,
the
guys.
bracelet of champions.
All it
Listen,
is it's
listen,
an aggregator, and it
time out.
makes it a little bit easier to.
I love what he says right now, but go ahead, Karen.
No, when these commercials come on, let them play, because if they're allowing this to occur, this whole thing, if those commercials are allowing this to go on, I revere those commercials. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt this.
All right.
critical
Well,
moment.
is this Steve, Karen, right now?
You know what? I'm so like out of it. I don't know. It's always just been Preston and Steve, and it
Okay.
never mattered which
Okay.
one was which.
Okay. Well, whoever this is, he's great because he's explaining to Joe that this is just aggregated information, and that's exactly what AI is, and ChatGPT is just aggregated information that's taken from different websites and it's put together, and sometimes it hallucinates. In other words, it's not accurate. So this guy's great because he's explaining that to Joe.
Mm.
So let me I'm going to go back just a little bit because we missed that part.
Style NFL films. Take on this week's Eagles game going in week 14 against the Rams, and then it'll spit something out, and then you fix it because it'll have mistakes in it, and then the next thing you know, you kind of got.
So
one.
are you now technically a comedy team with you and ChatGPT?
Well, it's like how do you use ChatGPT where you're not really like, you can't do ChatGPT because it'll suck.
Yeah.
It like misses the nuances and all that, but it gives you the idea.
By the way, and this is something, and you're seeing
Listen,
it more than, listen, all it is it's an aggregator, and it makes it a little bit easier to interact with. But if there is false information floating around out there, it will push that on through as well.
Use it. Yeah.
It's not siphoning stuff. It's going to collect. It'll collect things from sites. It's just going to take it all. So you do have to vet and go through the checking and see if
Right.
it's was Harry Callis in Caddyshack?
Yeah, that's all it takes.
Right.
That's all it takes.
And somebody says that, then it's going to say, yeah, that's what happened.
See, this sucks because I must have deleted it off my notes. I had one where I put in if it was Cherry Hill American Little League, because I played Cherry Hill American Little League in the late 70s. And then I put that in the ChatGPT. And then I did the Phillies one when I got snuck in by Mitch Williams to Game 5 when they won the World Series in 2008.
Right.
When it got rained out, we had to come back. So I'll let you pick. It's Harry Callis. We'll do a Harry Callis talking about being Little League player, what it was like compared to nowadays.
We'll take anything.
You want that?
Yeah,
I like that. I like that
Do you need
scenario.
ambiance or anything like that? Do
You
need,
want a crowd?
a
What's
stadium
good?
crowd?
What's good music? What would Harry be narrating that to?
Well, we can have some
What kind of
stadium
music?
How about some
sound
stadium
effects.
sound effects?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
like we were in the stadium.
yeah.
See,
This is Harry Callis, and welcome to a beautiful day here at the Cherry Hill American Little League Field. It's been here for many years. All you originals know it as.
all right. This is before he launches into AI, okay? Just the way he handled himself in that little break there was incredible. It's the Joe I love. He's thinking on his feet. He's asking for music. He's doing this. He's talking about that. You don't, Joe, it's Karen. You don't, Joe, it's Karen. You don't need AI, baby. You are bigger than AI. But go ahead, try your little bit.
Mike's show has just started, so I'm just keeping my eye on that. So the pressure's on. It's 11:34. We just don't
Oh
want
my
to.
God, yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's why I'm doing like 3 different things at one time here. Okay. Here we
I'm
go.
doing nothing.
Pete Lehman
I
Park.
know.
You know, when I played for Cherry Hill American back in the late 70s, and that's when I say me, I mean my good friend, comedian Joe Matarese. Everything just felt real back then. The chalk lines were crooked, bases off center, and parents actually watched. Really watched. No cameras, no phones, just eyes on us. Hearts in the game. Afterward, we sat on our bikes, dusty and loud, believing nothing would ever change. When my son played in New York in 2019, the fields were perfect. The uniforms were spotless, but everyone had a phone out, filming every single pitch, every swing as it was captured. It mattered more than being present. Every moment instantly uploaded instead of just lived. And now he's 18 and he's packing for college. I'd give anything to go back to that single season when he was 12 years old, just one more ride home with the cleats on the seat, his voice filling the car. I walk past the old glove now and my chest just tightens because the game's changed. He grew up and somehow I wasn't ready. But that smile after a clean hit, that joy, that part stayed. And you know what? I hold on to it.
Oh, yeah.
All right. That almost makes you forget the Phillies sucked at the end.
Karen, did you want to say anything?
That was like so crazy. That was like, I'm all over the place. Like, I like it. I don't like it. It's AI. Then it had me tripping out that, like, if he's, I think he's using AI, right? That's his premise.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Okay.
He's using AI, and I think he's also like, he must have put something in there because he's referring to his son. He said something about his son packing for college now, and he's 18, and I think that he must be referring to his son, I'm guessing. But I mean, I'm surprised he's doing that using the voice of Harry Callis, which doesn't make sense. But okay.
All right, here's where I'm like, again, tripped out. Like, if we're covering him using AI, we're using AI.
Oh goodness, yeah, you're right.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, so we're in it now.
Yeah,
we're in it, baby.
Well,
Okay.
next time we will be aware, because as soon as I heard him do that imitation and I heard what he was saying, we can watch the clip from episode 43. I said, it doesn't sound like anything he's written. And then you very wisely said, I hope he's not using AI. And,
Yeah.
then he comes on and he says it, he admits it. So, good for him for admitting it and being honest, but, it is devastating.
Well, I thought, like, I was like, when he was going, like in my head, like, he was wonderful. Like, he was going and going, and his announcer voice, we've talked about on past shows that somewhere in Joe, he deep down really wanted to always be some kind of like public address announcer or like announcer of some type. Like, that's the I really feel like, looking in my crystal ball, I really feel like Joe, if he could do it all over again, he would be more into announcing and voiceover work, because he's a magician with that stuff, man. Like, I was over here breathless.
I'm wondering if any of our viewers have anything to say about this revelation that he actually. Oh my goodness! Well, breaking news. Hold on, I got to stop this immediately.
There are no viewers, but go ahead.
Oh gosh, this is really not easy.
No, I love this. Like, this is the most fun I've ever had. Like, I love my backdrop.
They just showed a very brief clip and then they went to commercial, but I can't hear what they're saying because it'll conflict with what we're doing. So I'm going to have to just go to Mike.
No, yeah, go to Mike right now because we don't want to miss a single second of that.
So we'll be watching a commercial. Everybody should just confirm that they can hear this once it starts. We're at a commercial. I will put the volume on. Okay. This should be up any second.
Everything's good.
Yep. So this is very exciting, everyone. African Prince just told us I'm learning so much about AI in college for cybersecurity. Yeah, we want to hear a little bit more about that. There are some good uses for it, but it causes, I think, more problems than benefit. But maybe you have a different opinion on it, and we'd love to hear what you think. We're so happy to see you here.
Yeah.
Along with Liz.
Thank you.
The guys are here, so excited.
I know, no, that's amazing. Like, I love it. But they're also coming off as like pro AI.
Yeah, I hear him. He is coming off a little bit like pro
And
AI.
I don't like AI.
Yeah, but let's hear him out. Let's hear what people think.
Yeah.
Then
I
we
love
can
you
disagree.
I love you guys. So, like, that's so cool. You come and support us.
Yeah, we're so happy to see everybody. I was trying to type in the chat a little bit, but I'm literally doing like 3 or 4 things at one time here.
No, don't. Just keep the show moving. Get us on with the Mike Show. And long live everyone.
All right, let's go, Mike. Bring it back. I hope Joe's going to come on right now. Yeah, we're already 10 minutes into the show. This is a long commercial break.
No, I don't know what this is. I hope it's like the right feed.
It is. It has to be. It's live. It says Mike right underneath it.
This could be like a waiting room or something.
So,
they're growing up knowing both parents love them.
no matter it's on Mike.
I didn't know my parents loved me till my mid-40s, okay? Old school parents, they kept that on a down low, right? Dad, yeah, I just came out of therapy, and I just realized something. You've never told me that you love me. How come you've never told me? Long pause. And he goes, didn't know you needed to hear it.
Oh, man, I can so relate. That is comedian Joe Matarese. Joe is bringing his It's the WMMR tour back to our area with a performance on the 27th of this month. Joe, good to see you.
How are you?
All right,
Awesome.
Joe.
Nice to meet
You know Vince over there.
Hey, doing? How are you?
I'll explain the box in a second, but I just want to respond to that clip. That's just how I grew up, too. My dad, my mom and dad never said that. They never said it. that they loved me.
Even as they were dying, nothing?
That's when it happened. I was sitting in the dining room talking to my mom, and my mom leans over and says, I just went back to the bedroom where he was dying, and he told me to tell you that he loves you.
Oh, really?
But could never say it out loud. What do you suppose that is?
He just didn't like it.
Oh, the box of Philly pretzels are there.
You might be more Italian than you ever realized.
Maybe so.
Yeah, it must be an Italian thing. You're Italian. Did you
100%.
get it? Well, you see, a lot of Italians got the extra love.
I got
from
the
their
extra.
mom, right?
Yeah, for sure. Oh, for sure.
To this day.
Yeah. My dad, and even my dad's gone now, but he always not passed. He just left to go get milk.
The good news is since that joke, which you cut it off right? As a
I
typical,
know there's-
as a typical comedian, when they show our clips on TV, we're always like, "There's
Tell
one
your
more,
joke faster,
there's,
Joe.
there's one more line."
I know we did cut it short.
No, it's fine. But I didn't say this. You have to watch the special. That's my last special called Mullets and Mixtapes, all about growing up in the 80s, about raising a kid now in 2025. 2 kids now. So the truth of that matter is I did finally get that out of my dad.
Really?
And from therapy that my dad says I love you all the time now. So, and he's sitting there. He's in the distance.
Is his name Bill?
Bill, yeah.
Bill's over on the other side of the studio. It's too dark to see him.
Dad
Can you
is
just
there.
yell, I love you, Joe?
I love you, Joe.
Aw.
Can I get some love? I
Aw.
love you, Vince.
That's a viral video.
Why won't your
right
dad love me?
Yeah, he only loves me, but it took me till I was 40.
Well, I'll tell you this because I never heard it. I have 2 daughters.
My dad could say it to you.
Can you say I love you, Mike?
I love you, Mike.
I love you, Mike. That's almost
He's
kind
a
of
big
sexy.
fan,
Oh,
too.
thank you, Bill. So I have 2 daughters. I had a hard time saying I love you to them.
You did.
How about you?
No, well, that's the joke. I mean, I say it so much that it's not even meaningful. It's like, I love you. Like, after I go to the bathroom, I love you. After I eat breakfast, I love you. Like, because I'm like, what if I die now? What if I die now?
That was a great
You
job.
know?
I love you.
I love you.
He looks
How
so
old are the
comfortable.
They're 13 and 18.
And girls?
Youngest is girl, oldest is boy, and I'll probably have to go through an awkward dad moment very soon as we're dropping them off to college in
Are
January.
you a friar?
I'll find out, I guess.
I guess so.
You Tampa in the first week
Oh,
of
wow.
January.
Oh,
I'll
long
be
way
dropping them
away.
off.
You driving or flying?
Oh, we're fine driving.
Yeah, but nobody's
Feels like it could be
driving
a
out
good
like that.
material.
taking,
like
taking Greyhound bus from the Mount Laurel stop.
Yeah, one of us
Like
was
I-
out of the car by Georgia.
Yeah, I did that once though. I did take the bus to Florida once for spring break when I was about 18, 19.
How'd that go?
The worst. The worst.
Yeah.
But we got a free hotel out of it. Do you want to hear that real quick, or are you going to?
Well, I'm just going to get this box out
do
of
you
the
count
way
jail
of
as a
your face.
hotel?
He does a whole bit on conjugal visits.
Oh yeah.
We'll get to that in a second.
Oh, that's a new
Thank
bit.
you
It's a new
for
bit.
bringing this whole box of soft pretzels from the Center
Center
City
City
Soft
Soft Pretzel, Karen.
Thank you.
They
You're-
sponsor a lot of shows, and I think they might be selling these at my show next week at the Scottish Rite in Collingswood, December 27th. They're going to probably be selling these in the lobby.
Now,
at
do
some
you
point.
stand out there with a box and sell them after the show in the lobby?
If I get a cut of these, I will.
You're not like the guys up on the boulevard, you know, washing their hands.
One thing I've learned in comedy in my 38 years of doing this is if you're not standing out there to sell your stuff, nobody's buying it.
Yeah.
You got to be standing there. I used to see comedians and they would go, I don't want to talk to the people. I'm like, good luck. You're not going to move any T-shirts.
Get out of the business.
Get out of the business.
Did I hear with one of your, because I see a lot of your stuff, a conjugal visit? Did you ever do a stand-up thing about that?
I'm at that point in my career where I'll mention to producers of TV shows something that I've never done that's a new bit. Like I'm at that level of comedy. I'm
You
like,
are?
it's a new bit
If
that
it's-
I haven't worked on.
Well, this might really
But
suck.
this is where I'm going to do it.
Oh,
But I don't know how
okay.
dirty you can be on here.
We can be dirty. We have editors.
You got editors. Okay, perfect. So here's the premise of the bit, because I kind of write on stage. I don't really, I get the idea and then I bring it on stage.
Okay.
So this is stage right now. Everybody, where's the camera as if I'm looking into everybody at home?
Maybe
Where would I
my
Oh
look?
my God, here it comes.
Hey, everybody. Joe Matarese, comedian.
Great.
Grew up Cherry Hill, New Jersey, exit 4 off the turnpike. So the bit's kind of about, you know what a conjugal visit is, right?
Well, people are in prison. They don't, have access to
They don't have
sex.
access to sex, so you can get conjugal visits. So basically, I was just on a cruise for 3.5 weeks. Everybody, I come home and you would think sex is number one
Absolutely.
on the list when you've been gone that long.
Well, sure.
It turns out not only is it not number one, I don't even think it was on the list. It was never not on my wife's list because
Whoa.
days upon days were going. I'm like, what the heck's going on? Right?
So what were you expecting when you walked in the door after 3 weeks away?
Well, here's the thing. I don't know how you guys
Oh.
are, if you're married guys or whatever you are, but I notice
Joe.
I'm not nice when I'm not having sex. If I have sex, I become the best version of myself. And I compare that to golf a little bit. When you hit a great shot, you're very kind to the golf course, right? You put your divot back in, you step in it, you watch the ball roll.
Yeah.
right? But if you hit a bad shot and you top it off into the woods, yeah, you're like, I'm done. I'm never playing golf again. You're throwing your clubs, right?
You must have had a great night last night. You were very
Because you're
excited when
very
you walked.
happy right now.
Yeah. Like, yes.
Wow.
I did. That's what ruined the joke. My wife did have sex with me 2 nights ago.
Oh!
I'm very honest.
So
But the end, so
Oh,
the second
jeez.
part of that golf bit is
She's
about
gonna
how,
be. We can't stop it, Karen.
I want to have sex with my wife, and she'll know I want to have sex just because I put my arm around her while we're sleeping. That's all. Then she knows, and she gives me one of these. No, like we're at the junior prom or something. No,
That's all it takes is your arm around her.
no.
He's not
She
gonna
says
cap.
no and pushes the arm away.
When is the show in Collingswood? Is
Karen's
it the
biting his
27th?
face.
The 27th of December, yeah, 2
Oh, it's
days
coming
after
out.
Christmas,
Yeah.
next week basically. We're done.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, I didn't even get to do the joke, but whatever. Conjugal
Well, get
visits.
the punchline right over here.
All right, conjugal visits. I looked up in Latin America.
Yeah.
Believe this or not. Latin America conjugal visits are once a week. And then I realized that lets me know that people in Latin American prisons are getting laid more than me.
Wow. And you're a free man.
Look at me.
I want to go to jail. Thanks a lot. Coming right back.
All right. I know, Karen. I know. I'm gonna stop it.
Okay.
All right.
I just want to say, like, it was at times breathtaking, and it was at other times like horrific. Like, but the bottom line is, I've told everyone for years that he has it, and don't you see it?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he was magnificent.
This is the first time I've seen it in like probably many years. He really looks so good, and I never say that. Okay, he looked good, and he looked professional, and he looked so comfortable. I've never seen him that. I don't know
Oh my God! Well, he got
him to do that, but I mean, I can't deny it. So I'm excited. I hope this helps him sell tickets, and good for him for finally getting on. But the end, I mean, she's gonna flip. He really shouldn't have gone there.
no. She's like, hon, I know she listens to us on her way to work. So what I want to say is, Steph, like, it's okay. Like, let him be a little bit, like, we love you and everything you're doing. And that's the Joe, like, other than, well, the mess up at the end, the offensive, stupid direction that he went in, that's what we can have, that's what we have to eliminate out of his game.
And he does this every time because we'll continue, if Karen wants to, listening to Preston and Steve as we were before this came on. But he did that at the end of that too.
Are they still on break at
let me see.
Because I don't want to miss it. Like when they come back from commercial.
They are a commercial, but they're not coming back with Joe. You still want to see it?
No, but I want to make sure we don't miss any Joe. Like,
Joe.
Yeah, I don't want to miss anything involving Joe Matarese, because I have to tell you, I'm like quasi turned on. He is unbelievable.
Now watch this drone go through a wreath. This is one of the best pilots in America. There's no question about it.
Boom.
The name of the Instagram account is Elevated Angles. I've been watching him for a few years now. Always wanted to meet him, and now I can. Hi, Brett. Good to see you. Welcome to the show.
To meet you.
Vince
Thanks
over
for
there.
having me.
All right, so he has someone else on now.
My God, you're a good pilot. How long have you been flying?
Since
Pilot.
2016.
Oh God, 9 years.
Yes.
Are you making a living of this?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So who do you work for?
I started a company, Elevated Angles. We have about 6.
All right, good. Break it down, baby. Here we go. All right, let's try to. Do we have that? Do we have the capability of watching that within this now?
What do you want to do?
Okay. Do we have can we watch that again? Stop it?
Yeah, it would be, we would have to log off of this get the
No,
recording from this and then come back on and watch it.
no. Okay.
Eh,
So,
we
so
you
no,
have it
so
recorded.
we'll have to rely on our keppies.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, right, we have to rely on our keppies, but just for our viewers, and I'm looking at what African Prince wrote. His wife is going, Joe. um, and he said, "I'm multitasking over here, y'all." Yeah, so so just for our viewers, we just want to say that if you go to Fox 29 and you look up Mike or Mike Show, there will be a list there of
Mm.
all of the previous episodes, and by tomorrow morning they will put up the recording of what we just watched. And then you can fast forward to maybe like 40 minutes in, like no, not 20 minutes in, then you should be able to watch Joe again. But we'll post a recording of this too, and we prefer that you watch it through us.
I wasn't really able to follow that, but let me ask you,
Yeah.
how do we best, give tribute to what we just saw?
Okay, so I think we both agree he looked wonderful.
Yeah.
I think we both agree that we're so proud of him for getting on. I mean, we've been waiting on every episode that we do. We're like, okay, all these people went on that know Joe or have collaborated with Joe, and where is he? And then finally he just, announces it and gets on, and he looks so comfortable. I haven't seen him look that comfortable. So I thought that was great, and I wondered why he went there with, talking about his wife. I'm thinking that he's really desperate to sell those tickets, and that's what sells tickets. I don't know, because he doesn't even use those jokes in his stand-up. Like, and now he's on like public, like more public than stand-up with the 30 people in the audience, and he went there. Like, he hasn't been on anything in a long time. I'm really surprised he did that, but he may have made a conscious decision to do that because that's what sells tickets. I don't know, Karen. What do you think?
Well, I've been asking for this for like many years now, like a Joe that can come on and talk about his sex life. And let me tell you something. He's been watching us, and we have influenced him. We have influenced Joe Matarese because our glow is, well, his glow radiated above ours, and we received his glow. But prior to that, he received our glow.
I'm hoping that's the case, or he just did it by himself, and that's also wonderful too. But you always, for somebody that especially you, Karen, you respect him for so many years. It's wonderful to get that kind of acknowledgement, perhaps that maybe you are influencing him in a positive way. I know that you love to do that for everyone, regardless of somebody that you've known for so many years. So I understand.
Well, no, I mean, yeah, it's like just an aura thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like he can go on now and be like, I'm rocking it. Cause you know what I mean? We constantly come out and say, everything's great. You're doing great. Just don't do blank. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
he always does that. He comes out, like, whenever he does come out so strong and so good, then somehow when he gets to the end, he gets too excited, I think, and he loses his scruples. He somehow, surprises us. Maybe that'll sell a ton of tickets, and good for him.
yeah, he just looked so great, and
He did.
I don't know that he was like, I don't know, dude, because like I was like really affected. Like it was a shining moment, really.
Yeah. And I think they gave him like much more time than the comedian that I saw last night, who was a wonderful person. I don't know him. I just saw him last night, but they only gave that guy like 5 minutes. I think Joe, it seemed to be longer than that.
I was like breathless at some points because I was like, I don't know, like I knew he wasn't gonna mention me, but I thought he might.
He has mentioned Karen before. We know this. He has mentioned Karen in his stand up, right?
Yeah, but never in a big spot. Like
Yeah.
never in a big spot.
Well, there's so much pressure at that point, you know.
I'm hidden in the basement or something.
Oh.
So anyway,
Mhm.
no, I was blown away, and I don't know. I have to admit, like, it was like a turn on. Seriously, like, so, but you know, great for Steph. Like, look, I even was calling for that. Like, if we really want to put the cards on the table, I've in the past asked that, something come from, Mercyville, you know what I mean?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Right, cool. So all I'm saying is I'm not a hater, and I'm happy that they are getting it on, having fun, and
He's been home for 8 days.
I'm going to tell you this right now. She's got it going on because he was smiling and he was going on and on that talk show. When we run that tape back, let me tell you something. We're going to be analyzing that tape for decades.
I'll be 95 years old and still talking about the tape.
That's going to be a collector's item. Like, you listen, and you know who was there on the spot coverage? Us.
Yeah.
Right? So.
Well, yeah, it was wonderful to see him. I mean, I'm happy for him, and I hope he sells tons of tickets. He's going to be at the Bogle Theater in Red Bank, New Jersey on the 26th, and then he's going to be at the Scottish Rite Auditorium on the December 27th, and that's also in New Jersey, Haddonfield, New Jersey, I think. So if anybody's local and wants to grab tickets, I think the Scottish Rite Auditorium has 1,000 seats, so there are still tickets available. And you know, that's why he's doing this. Liz said we're all glowing.
Yeah, I feel good. Like Joe, I feel good. Like I got a workover from Joe.
I hope his wife lets him back into the house tonight. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh my God.
So what do we do now? What do people feel like doing? Do we go back to Preston and Steve and continue to watch that?
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, we gotta somehow figure out, like, can somebody who has a tape of that? Do we know anybody that works at Fox?
Oh, Karen, it's there's a recording. We're not going to be able to get it right now, but
oh my God, I just got to see that again. Like,
we will as soon as we can. I'm trying to think of how to do this.
All right, but no, but go back to the Preston and Steve thing, because that's priceless too.
Okay. Yeah, there's plenty in Preston and Steve to look at, so I'm gonna go take us back there now. There's plenty in that. Joe has had a very busy day. He was at Preston and Steve at 9:00 in the morning, and then I think he like probably within that 2 hours or an hour after that was over, he like hightailed it to Mike, because Mike records this early in the morning. So he did one after the other, and he was pumped. And maybe that's why, like, he looked so good, because he had just done one appearance on the radio and then was asked to do, you know, a TV thing, and that would pump anyone up. And that's probably what he needs. He needs a little boost of, like, you know, attention.
Look, I'm gonna just say that I feel really good that look at this guy. He is shining. Like,
Yeah, he looks good. He looks good. He
I've
looks better than
tried my best to champion Joe, and I will continue, but he's soaring right now, and it's wonderful to see. So I'll just watch from afar. he's doing it. Like, but I knew he could do that, and that's what I'm I'm not even going to get into it, but I knew that's what late stage greatness could have been. Like, can you imagine if he had a show right now where they're recovering that and talking about disappearance? Like, well, actually, there is a show that's doing that. Us.
Yes, that's true.
So it's like, like, dude, you're on with us. I always come to this conclusion, like, you know what I mean? Like, look, there's Joe. I'm looking at it. There's Joe and there's Karen.
Okay.
And it would be so beautiful if we were like connecting.
Oh.
You know what I mean? But I mean, it would just be so amazing. But go ahead. This is Preston and Steve back with those?
Yeah. We have to really listen to this because there's so much here. I mean, when we left off, I think he was talking about ChatGPT and AI, right? What was he saying? Do you remember, Karen? I think after that.
No, I do. I'm so taken by what occurred.
Karen can't focus. Okay. All right. Well, let's see.
No, I mean, All
right. Let's continue to watch this and see.
Okay.
I'm going to rewind this just like a second or two.
I don't understand why it's bad if I'm like affected.
Okay, here we go.
Mattered more than being present.
Yeah, now let's see.
Every moment instantly uploaded instead of just lived. And
We were
now he's
devastated here.
18 and he's packing for college. I'd give anything to go back to that single season when he was 12 years old, just one more ride home with the cleats on the seat, his voice filling the car. I walk past the old glove now and my chest just tightens because the game's changed. He grew up and somehow I wasn't ready. But that smile after a clean hit, that joy, that part stayed. And you know what? I hold on to it.
Oh, yeah.
All right. That almost makes you forget the Phillies sucked at the end of the season.
I know. Yeah. I know.
I could see Harry giving one of those poignant things.
Do you get we know you're
I just have to interrupt here.
Me too.
Just watching him, he's so on right now. He's so much better. His body language and everything. I don't know what happened to him.
I will tell you if you please allow me.
Somebody hit him over the head, maybe Karen.
Yeah, no. It's called
sex.
Yes. Yes. Let me explain something to you. Yes.
So for the past 10 years, I mean, look at all. This is unreal.
Listen. Listen. I gotta give it to her. Let me tell you something, girl. Let me tell you something, Joe.
Mercy, as you say. I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, no, like I think it's great. I think it's great.
I never thought he can be this poised and this good. I mean, everything about him right now. I mean, this is like unbelievable. And like I never would. I'm always the opposite. I'm like really impressed with how he's just. I mean, he looks like a star there, and I haven't seen that in like over 10 years. Just the way he's holding himself. I'm just impressed. So, I mean, at the end of this, he's going to just go down the tubes, but,
Really? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
He's going to go down the tubes in so many different ways, but it doesn't matter. I mean, this proves, as Karen has been saying for so long, that he has it.
Yeah. Right. So, and it's a dual thing. It's here's how Stephanie has to be cool. And appears to be cool right now. You have to give it up, okay, to him, occasionally, here, there, boom, back.
Oof, give it up. That's like horrible. Like if that's how she feels, that she has to give it up,
No,
like instead
no,
of
I don't mean it
wanting
in a
it.
bad. That's not a bad. Okay, I didn't mean that in that way.
Oof.
I mean, I meant it in that way, but like
Yeah, because it's like
not crude, not crude. It wasn't crude.
No, I didn't take it like that at all. It's just that, I didn't take it like that at all. It's almost like you're saying, like, she doesn't really want to do it and she has to give in. Like,
No, like, look, no, like she enjoys it.
Mhm.
She enjoys it too. So, but
I don't know.
still,
We don't know that.
listen, I just want to say something, okay? I mean nobody any offense. That smile on his face, she's got game, okay? Look, that's all I'm gonna say.
Or maybe somebody else has game.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Maybe it's not.
Are you wrapping up Christmas gifts right now?
Nope.
Like,
No.
Okay.
Maybe somebody else has game. Maybe he's the, I don't know.
No, he hand delivered it to us.
Okay.
He said, that he had sex.
Okay. All right.
Okay, that's all I want to say.
Okay.
Listen, I'm a fan of that. I'm a fan of Joe being happy. I'm a fan of
it's
him
wonderful to
being
see
in a
somebody who's
healthy.
happy.
Listen, I'm a fan of him being in a healthy, happy relationship. Okay, lest anyone think I think otherwise.
I hope that's the case.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I mean, Joe says a lot of things. Joe says a lot of things, and sometimes it's not true.
Hold on. I said something definitive.
Yeah, I know. Well, how do you know? You can't say it. Were you in the room with them?
I can't wait to watch this back.
He looks wonderful, and if he's telling the truth, and that's what happened, and I hope they're both happy, and that's great. I mean, he looks great, and I hope this continues. He hasn't done this well. It's forever. He just needs to center himself sometimes.
I'm just thinking, what did he was like handing out pretzels. I did he smash a watermelon? Like I don't know. He did everything. Like,
Are you ready to continue?
Yeah.
Because everybody has to go to work tomorrow, and it's now 12.
Okay, but I'm not 6.
Yeah, you're 5.
Okay.
I'm not 6. You're 5.
You have near lunatic level. Does it crush your soul? Do you rebound easily from a bad run? I mean, how good are you at you?
As promising as it was.
I think I rebounded easier from the Phillies fading away. I think what helped it is the Toronto Blue Jays World Series was the greatest World Series I've watched.
Here we go about sport.
When you shop in the Acme app, you can count on us to choose fresh produce, guaranteed. Even if you can't count on
letting
moms,
these play, Karen. Play.
Listen, you gotta let me say something.
All right.
When you care about your community, you look for partners who care just as much. That's why we partner.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, but every time they flash the camera on him lately, he looks like $1 million.
Yeah, I
So
don't know
if my father, I'll put it to you like this: if my father was here, I won't be as crude as him. He'd say something like, "Boy, man, like he's blanked out of a cannon from that, stuff." You know what I'm saying? Like, so good for him, good for her. Like, wow.
Question is, how long does it last? If she doesn't do it again with him, is he going to be glowing like this on the 26th and the 27th when he has those 2 shows? That's my question.
Yeah.
It lasts that long? I don't know about that.
Hold on. Yeah, it's 12/19. Yeah. December 19th. Yeah. he's gonna be cool with that for like that'll last him into like, Jan 6th, 7th.
Oh, are you serious? I don't think so.
Yeah, no, it'll actually last longer, and he knows that deep down. But if she enjoyed it, could happen again soon.
All this talk and maybe it didn't even happen.
Oh, that would be hilarious too. Like if let's say they were like broken up or something, and he was just like,
yeah. He's done stuff like that before. Not necessarily about his relationship.
No, let's not rain on the parade.
No, we don't want to do. I'm just saying. Because he has a history of saying stuff. Not necessarily about the relationship, but just in general.
Okay.
So again, he looks great. I'm thrilled for him if this is what it is, and he should just continue to be such a star because that's what he looks like. He's got the right poise and everything. Right, you ready to continue?
Yes.
Do I have to let these ads play, Karen?
Oh, you don't have to?
Okay. No, you said before, let the ads play because,
I'm
we're getting
grateful.
free views and they, okay. All right.
I'm grateful.
Sorry, viewers.
I'm grateful to the sponsors.
Okay.
I'm grateful.
Okay.
Partner with Moravia Health. They out there every day helping families get paid to take care of the people they love and supporting the kind of work that lifts communities.
And we've seen it firsthand. That's why this partnership means so much to us. We're Team Moravia Health. Join the movement.
Now offering up to a $2,000 bonus, paid time off, all health benefits, and 401k. Moravia Health. Join the movement.
And I've watched my team win the World Series.
Right.
That was one of the greatest World Series I've ever watched on television. That is one of the greatest ones I've ever seen.
Did you watch
that? So many moments.
Did you watch that marathon game that went all freaking night?
Yeah, I was one of those weird. I stayed up and watched that whole thing because that was one you could fall asleep and wake back up and it was still on.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, I was just on a cruise. I just got off a cruise. That's why I'm a little tan.
Yeah.
And I had to watch.
You're not tan at all.
I'm not tan at all. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate it. Tanner than you. But I had to watch on that cruise ship the Philadelphia Eagles lose against the Dallas Cowboys on a huge screen at a pool floating around in the Caribbean. And this was the greatest. It was so great because I had my Phillies hat on the whole cruise.
Right.
So I love when you get, go Birds, and you're wearing Phillies.
Right.
I love that. Go Birds. I'm like, yeah. So people started to lose their mind on the cruise because the game wasn't coming on when it was scheduled to come on. We're at this pool,
right?
And it's on. It's Fox something is on, and they're showing the broadcasters, and I have a fake app on my phone where I can watch Eagles games,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like watching I'm like, the game's on, and finally I had to go over to some guy on the cruise who he didn't even speak English, but I had to like say to him like in a way,
right?
The game's on CBS, dude.
Yeah.
It's on CBS. And then all these Eagles people were, did you fix that? Was that you? I go, yeah. They're like, thank you, man. Thank you. And then when they lost on the cruise, I was in a depression for the rest of the cruise. It was I couldn't enjoy myself after they lost it.
What about your wife? I mean, did she suffer that well?
No, she could care less. She wasn't even there.
Uh-huh.
Could you have, and now armed with this knowledge that this
stopping.
killed
Hold
your
on.
vacation of sorts, if you're in that
Hold on.
scenario again, do you skip watching the game? You know what I mean?
There were a couple of things said that definitely line up with what we said on the last episode there. One, I said that I think he's depressed because he was taking the photos that he was taking, and posting as stories and just regular post. He wasn't taking beautiful pictures of the scenery in Honduras and the Dominican Republic. He was posting in dark taverns that were empty and in his room. And I was like, I think he's depressed. So now he said that he was depressed. And then also, Karen, you were insisting that his wife was there on the boat with him.
No, I just didn't know. I didn't know
no.
the veracity of your that report because it couldn't be confirmed. but your instincts were great. You're an incredible newswoman.
I only thought she wasn't there because he always announces if she's there. He may not drag her on the video, but he typically is excited about having his wife there, and for him not to say anything about it, in all of his appearances online and any of his social media, I just couldn't imagine that she was there.
Look, you see this get up here, this guy, he's been in the game for so long, this Preston or Steve, whichever one he is. I don't know, but all due respect. But for me, that was such an old boys club. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't break in. I couldn't break in.
Right.
But I was there.
That's true. That's true. For years.
And Joe is there
Mm-hmm.
right now. He's there. And he's doing great. Okay.
He's almost 60 years old. I mean,
he's not. It's not interesting to me. It's kind of boring.
Yeah.
Right. But his energy is so much improved.
Vitality, I think, is really the word. His vitality right now.
So it's a combination of, he got laid, and it's plus, I think he's like taking good care of himself. And
it was also away for 3 weeks. He probably got a lot of rest on that boat.
Yeah. Be away from, and you know how they eat on boats. And
Here we go again.
That was probably so exciting for him, to every night get a buffet, even though, we went into great detail in the previous. I don't even understand how, we're back in this world, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And very, very recently, we recorded an amazing 4-hour show that was actually 5 hours in length.
It was, yeah.
Okay, and parts were edited out. That's what's up. You know what I mean? But we went live tonight, and this is beautiful. This was I look. I'm a positive person, and it's just so beautiful to see Joe doing well. And I just, I wanted to be part of it, but I'm willing to let this guy go. I mean, we'll still cover him, but he's got it. He doesn't need me, but I think he is.
We're not sure about that, Karen. I mean, you may have had an influence on him if he's tuning in and saying, "Hey, I gotta get myself in gear." I mean, this is ridiculous, and he's sitting there saying, "I do have it," because that's what we kept saying.
I'm trying to
let him fly like the birds behind you.
I'm trying to let him fly like the birds behind me. Yes, that's a great point.
Let him free.
But his greatness is shining right now. His late stage greatness is shining right now, Joe. And listen, baby, I don't know, man, if we did have a positive effect on you, I'm really happy. That's all I was trying to say. Was that we could build you up.
Yeah, it's possible that may be happening. I don't know.
Yeah. So
I mean, go ahead.
roll the tape, and see more greatness.
Okay.
Late
I mean,
stage greatness.
it's interesting. He said that, we said it was AI, and then he said it was AI, a week later. We said he was depressed, and now he said he was depressed. I mean, could be coincidental. I don't know.
No, we're having an effect on him, and it's wonderful. But look, whether I have direct effect on somebody or indirect effect, I'm going to try my hardest to inspire them. And if they have an idea, especially, like, I can help that idea. And he has an idea right now. And he's on there talking about sports and using AI. And I've been saying, hey, man, don't use AI and don't talk about sports. And I'm wrong. He's right. Do you understand the point here, gang?
Maybe.
Pardon?
Maybe.
Yeah. No. Look, you have to be able to analyze them. So he's talking about sports, using AI, and winning, even though it's quasi boring. It's working. And if something you can run the tape here, I have to admit I did start to hear some of this soon.
Yeah.
And it was very not good.
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like he comes up strong.
We will watch that.
I'm wondering, I mean, they did mention that his dad is there, and it was mentioned on Mike, and we're going to find out why his dad is there, and I'm a little bit concerned about that too, but that's coming up. But I'm wondering if just having his dad there actually pumped him up too and made him more comfortable, because, I think he loves his dad. And maybe that also kind of just energized him.
Yes, great point again. KPF, great point. The fact, dude, he got to take his father around on a media tour.
Yeah,
and incorporate his father into it. That's a day they're never going to forget.
Right.
And,
especially at this age.
That's another thing about, look, man, I'm going to end up crying even more than I already have. Okay. Late stage greatness could have applied to the shit Joe was saying about, his father just told him he loved him. I don't know if that's on the upcoming or if we just watched that. My main point being, late stage greatness could have been applicable to Joe's life and career, to my life, and to his relationship with his father.
Right. I know. I see Papa Khan has joined us.
Oh my God!
Shouts out to Karen.
Oh my God, Papa Khan, that is unbelievable. Thank you, bro. That is so outrageous. That's amazing. Thank you. We are having a remarkable a remarkable episode here. Okay. So what we're gonna do, fill in, we have a listener now, a viewer, and we will inform them of what has gone on. Phil Fan, briefly fill in. That's a good idea. Fill in everybody on what we've occurred, and then roll tape here.
Right. So very, very briefly, we are holding this as a special report, and we're calling it episode 44, but it's a special report because Joe had 2 media appearances today. One on the Preston and Steve show, which is a radio program in Philly that's very well known. And we have video from it, and we're showing that. But even more exciting than that, if you've been watching our previous episodes, Joe finally appeared on Mike, which is a show on Fox 29. and I don't know. Karen wants to fill people in on exactly what it is, but it's sort of very similar to like the Late Show, and it's run by somebody who's been in broadcasting for many years. And Joe finally got on. We were waiting for him to get on. He said he was going to get on weekly. He was going to be there in September, but it never happened until now. But we figured we'd hold a live episode and cover both of these. So we've watched half of Preston and Steve, and then we had to run right away and cover Joe's appearance on Mike, which was maybe 10-15 minutes. That ended, and now we're going to finish Preston and Steve. Karen, what do you want to add?
No, that was amazing. That was amazing. Got me back on track, and I appreciate it. No, so what I was saying was this.
And Joe did great, by the way.
Yeah, Joe did great. Joe did great. Here we go. We're going to zero in now on this man. Who's a little pudgy.
Oh, just leave him alone.
Okay, no, but all right, listen, no. I give it up to Preston and or Steve. I don't know which one this is, and I apologize. They are icons. I give it up to them. Like, and Joe comes on here, and it's been a mystery why they always have Joe on when Joe is horrible and all his.
Yeah, he typically is horrible on these shows, but today he's doing much better.
And we're exploring the reasons why.
At least up to this point, he's doing much better. It does go downhill after this because I did listen to it, but I didn't watch it on video. We also probably should say that when he appeared on Mike tonight. Which was the major report we had. he went down the road of saying that he recently had sex with his wife after not having sex with her forever. And so Karen's theory is that Joe looks exceptionally great and performed really great on Mike because of that. So that's where this has gone so far.
Yes. I am yes. That's it. Listen, I had been, and it was just an idea that I floated of giving him a massage. Okay. I could tell he needed that he had toxins in him. Okay. And I could tell that he needed a release. Like, I'm so sorry to put it in those terms. But she arranged for it.
Right, and what you want to do is just give him like a friendly massage and nothing sexual.
Right. Oh, totally. Just
right.
Something for the show, and something to help him and help us bond in a weird way. Like, hey, here's a wacky radio stunt or something like that. You know what I mean? But not really that. Like, more so just a beautiful moment.
Right. So this is being recorded, so we will be able to post this for those who just joined us now, and for those who are not yet here. All right, Karen. So I'm going to put this back on.
If we decide to.
If we decide it's worthy of that, yes.
No, it totally is. But like, we could like trip out and say no, it's not. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
so stay tuned right now because this may be your only shot.
No, but I love this. So I can't wait to see what happens because I heard a little bit about it, and I just want to see him. Well, you know what? Like, this is gonna be bad because. All right, go ahead, roll tape.
What do you want to do? Should we just wait until another time?
Oh no, there's only this time. Like,
okay.
Because I'm thinking about like making this into like some sort of like in the world of like an IG story, it like disappears. Like,
oh, okay.
You know what I mean? But I love it. But I'm not gonna do that. I just wanted to, throw that out there as like, something.
You're taunting people. You're taunting people is what you're doing. We may not release the recording. We mainly put it out as a 24-hour story,
Yeah.
a segment.
What if we put a red circle around this, bro? And you had to watch it within 24 hours.
Just hold up a video, hold up my phone and take a video of it. Done.
Because I don't know, like, I don't know, like, this guy makes me like sad or something. I'm gonna be honest with you, like, seeing him, like, reminds me of what I didn't achieve in life in radio, where I should have been like so much more far along. We've long talked about like what happened.
Yeah, but you're doing so many different things now, not just broadcasting. Doing
Yeah,
so
but-
many things on your own without having to rely on some company that's, limiting you in some way. And, it's you're free, like in doing what you love.
Okay, you're right. Like, I'm happy for everyone. Let's run tape and see where it goes.
Okay. So now we continue with Joe's appearance on the Preston and Steve show, which is a local Philly radio show, famous. And Joe was on early this morning.
No, because you'll still hear what happened.
All right, so I'm going to tell you from my experience, because I after the Phils lost in the playoffs and then the Eagles lost to the Giants in the very same night, I just stopped watching sports.
Aaron, I just want to mention that the guy that you just saw before with the blue shirt, I saw Preston on his mic, and I was going to say something because you didn't know who he was. And I just thought maybe the other side of the mic said Steve, like Preston and Steve, but that was Preston. Preston, this is Casey. And I guess the guy with no hair is okay. Let it roll.
Well, let me explore this a little bit, because I was there and I did things. I'm not saying people did something. I blew my own opportunities in radio. Okay, because of like poor decisions. Okay. And that's the truth beyond that. But it hurts because part of it was like I was like trying to like be, I don't know, like I wasn't my authentic self, so I was like the rebel or something.
Right.
Plus the way I grew up, dog. You know what I'm saying? So like, this is a little bittersweet. Sweet to see Joe popping it. Bitter to be like, not only like he could really I always say, like, if he did talk about us and me and built things, like we could hit another, we could ascend. But if he can ascend on his own, which is like hammered home tonight, like you gotta look, you see these birds flying? You gotta let him fly, baby. You know what I mean? He's a dove right now, baby. And this is when doves cry.
All right, let it roll.
Together.
Yeah,
Really? Yeah. But I didn't stop paying
got it.
attention to what was going on. Right.
Okay.
And the Eagles had lost in that process, a couple of games. And I was fine with it. It was more palatable. It's like, okay, I think because I was saying to Preston, even when the Eagles beat the Cowboys to open the season, I'm watching the game and I'm thinking to myself, I'm not enjoying this right now. I am not having fun watching this game, and they won the game.
It was too much stress through the game.
Really?
Yes.
You're one
and
of those
then,
guys.
well, now I'm back. I
One
know.
of those
Do you
guys.
think I want to
You're
be
one of those guys who's not on antidepressants.
Do you think I don't want to be one of these guys? I watched the game on Sunday. They shut out the Raiders, and in my mind, I'm like, freaking Raiders.
It's the Raiders. Yeah, it's like watching them play against a Pop Warner team.
Yeah,
Right?
they were trying to lose. They were
actually trying to lose.
They should have had all the third string players in against the Raiders.
Well, they did towards the end of the game. You know, we got to see what Tanner McKee looked like because I know a lot of people have been calling for his number at quarterback. Get to see what that looked like. But
have you ever been in a situation where you're in beautiful weather watching? Because I follow you guys on social media. You're sometimes at the Super Bowl or at an All-Star game.
Well,
you're in these beautiful. You're at the
Spring
Pro
training.
Bowl. I don't know. Spring training.
That's where we
I
go.
always see
Yeah.
you guys in some beautiful weather situation. And then you just see the Philly people turn into Philly. Like when they start to act Philly and they're not in Philly, it's really enjoyable.
Have you ever been to spring training down?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, I mean,
but that's boring to watch because none of your favorite players are in. I'm not a big. That's fun for 2 innings,
dude. It's still a blast.
It's because it's nice outside.
Yeah.
But people don't turn because it's preseason and they don't care. When you're on a cruise ship and then all of a sudden you just hear, yo, man, what? Like the accent going in another place and have it being negative is great.
Yeah.
I love that.
Joe, I've been lucky to travel. I've been to LA for an Eagles game, all over the place. Last year, we went to Brazil.
Can we hit pause, please? Can we hit pause, please?
Yes.
Can we? I don't want to make it about me,
But
everyone on that show seemed to be having an incredible time.
Oh, I noticed.
Hold on.
Okay, go
I'm
ahead.
totally blessed, but I'm intimidated by this for some reason. I don't know why. I'm just being honest with everyone. I'm not saying it's not great. Like, I'm having fun, but like, I don't try. This has been a common theme on the show recently. Like, I don't travel, and I don't seem to be of the ilk of people that travel, even though I don't want to. And I don't know what this is all about, man. But I'll try to figure it out. All right, like
Come back next time with the
this is why I say I've always said this show is about life through the scope of Joe Matarese.
Mm-hmm.
You know me?
So you still want me to let these ads play?
Yes, deep down, yes, because I want to see that. But I also know we have to move on to.
Yeah, it tortures me, but I'll let them play because you want them to.
Let's see the human interest too.
Okay, here we go.
Go ahead.
What comes next?
No, I'm not. Hello.
When do the teardrops start?
No, I think like I feel like I'm only on camera. Like,
Okay. Well, it's only an ad, but that's a good point.
and I think that normally, like, that's a good thing, but tonight maybe not.
Right.
But, and this is a really negative ad. Like, this is turning macabre.
Yeah, I wasn't really motivated to really share the screen until this was done.
But listen, like, this is it. Like, I don't watch TV, and you know that, like, obviously now.
Mm-hmm.
But like, this is stupid. Kills Abby.
Well, I think it was a continuation from the previous slide that said something
Well,
else. I didn't even pay attention to be honest. I have no idea what this is because I don't watch TV either. So
looks like she's in like prison or something.
all right. You want this to continue to play out.
Well, I don't. Now I'm seeing a little.
Can I skip
something.
it, please?
I'm starting to see more of her or something. So just move on because that's Lori.
Yep.
Forget the ad.
She went. Yeah.
Thanks to Philly
How
Sports
was
Trips.
that?
Could you imagine just 500 Eagles fans like walking through Rio
In Rio.
doing Eagles chants? I mean, there are just jerseys everywhere, and everyone was so proud about being an Eagles fan. There were just jerseys everywhere.
So she's talking about being in Rio, For Joe. And now Joe is going to make a statement. I don't know. I guess you're laughing because you heard this, right, Karen?
No, I didn't hear this. I'm
Okay.
I'm just like stunned by like her travel, and she gets worldly and
You've
vibrant.
traveled though. You've been to places, not overseas yet, but you will one day. I'm gonna have to take you
Maybe
by.
all right, I think
don't
I
know.
know what it is. I'll be honest. Maybe I'm intimidated by her youth.
Oh, maybe.
I think I am.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm very blessed in so many ways.
Yes.
So, this is not like I don't want her to do good. Like, I hope this hit play, and I hope that she does really good here.
Well, she's gonna end, and now Joe's gonna say something that's very interesting.
All right, cool. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm like, my own hang-ups are like,
No, that's okay.
yeah. All right, go ahead.
And no
Everywhere.
one cared that they
Nobody
were
cared.
in
Nobody cared.
You're probably in a dangerous place because my wife just went to Brazil 2 weeks ago to a city called Recife. That she flew into Sao Paulo, and I'm like, how is it? She's like, well, we're kind of afraid to walk around the block, but other than that, it's okay. And there's shark infested water, so you can't go in the ocean. I'm like, can you imagine? They got to do the next time. The Eagles should go to Recife the next time, not
Sao Paulo.
Not Sao Paulo.
What happens with it? Because it's poised, the NFL. They're really working to make it a global.
That's key.
I mean, what
Germany's-
soccer
All
is
right,
to the
I
world,
see
they're
you,
looking to
Karen.
make that.
I was just,
Will it dilute it?
The cruise stopped in.
Yep.
Okay. Joe.
It's Karen.
No. Yeah, no. Like, I'm wondering too. Like, he's like, he looks like clean.
He does.
Okay. He looks like clean. Or has there been like a medicine dose?
Well, I
change?
was wondering about that too. He may have really reached bottom because I was saying he was probably really depressed. And then he had something else happen to him recently, which was very stressful that you'll hear about in a couple of minutes because he talks about it. And I do think that maybe I was wondering this, so I'm glad you said it too, that there may have been a medication change. And of course, like when they do it, it's like the optimal, like right away, and then he'll probably, it won't be as effective. But we're seeing the best of it if that's what happens, and it makes.
Well, listen, what's going on in my life? Like, I'm speculating only that as this, that might be a positive thing that might have happened, because here's what I'm picking up on, guys, and this is why I even said that. It's not to like knock Joe down.
No.
The reason why I said that is because he's conducting in these two interviews, this morning's radio appearance we're watching now, and later night's television appearance, and it doesn't matter how many people are viewing right now, 0, 1,500,000. We love the people that are, okay?
Mm-hmm. That's true.
But I want to get this out so that people know that they're in the right place. He's conducting himself on these shows so savvy.
I agree with you.
Okay.
And this is the first time I've ever said that in over 10 years.
It's a different guy.
It is, and that's why I was thinking change. And I'm not. That's great. That means that they've identified what helps him. That maybe that's not a knock at him at all.
No, dude, I'm saying this like
happy.
I'm delighted for him, and also, hey, it's sitting close to home. That's going to be going on in my life. I think I'm scheduled for a little pick me up. You know what I mean? So um, I'm sensitive. It's not sensitive. It resonates. I see a different Joe, and as also someone who's I consider myself a broadcaster of some type. So as a broadcaster too, and someone who's been a guest on Major Market Radio, it's so great to see him lucid and bebopping around, and that's the key to that whole thing, is having somebody that you can bounce something off of, and he's really, they're bouncing shit off him this is a ping pong game over there. All right, I hope that we can play that with the sound effect of ping pong.
That's pretty funny, Karen.
I mean, so it's not like I think I created a name for their format. It's not Morning Zoo. That's not what they do, but they're ping pong.
This might be the title of this episode. Ping pong.
Ping pong. Yeah. Because they just listen to this thing, how they bounce stuff off each other. It's the key to success in the medium known as radio.
I mean, and I'm just curious, the listeners, the people that we have here, we know that they've been around for a while. And, I'm wondering if anybody sees a difference in him, or is it just us? I'm just curious what people think. So
Everybody knows the deal. He's crushing it right now.
Yeah, for whatever reason, got him keep going. All right, and this guy Steve is really great. He's the best one on this, because he asks Joe questions that are they're really pointed questions, and he gets Joe to talk about things. So I think if you do listen to the way he interviews, he's really good.
In the Dominican Republic, I got off the ship. Some guy, they.
Oh, this is very interesting. I don't know if you heard this. So, Joe, Karen, I don't know if you heard this part, but Joe, and everybody knows Joe was on a cruise recently, and so one of the ports was Dominican Republic. Listen to how he gets taken in by.
Can you? I mean,
oh, yeah, that's right. I
love the attention.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. Okay. All right, here we go.
Yeah, I love the attention.
So African Prince said this is the first time that he's seeing him, so he can't really say if he looks good or not. He doesn't have a comparison. So okay, let it roll.
Me into a walking tour. Some guy's like, come in. And next thing you know, I'm like, I can't believe I'm from Philadelphia and New York City, and I'm scammed into letting this guy walk me around. I'm like, I got no cash. And then, I had $10. But he brings me into this. I think it's like a baseball thing, because it says sports, and I saw baseball bats on the logo. We walk in. It was a sports betting facility. There's about 100 Dominican Republic men in there watching the NFL, because you can bet on it.
Oh, wow.
They were watching cockfights next to it. They were literally watching roosters fight each other on a TV next to the football game.
It's wild. So when you go down to Puerto Rico, and it's weird, because it's a brutal, gruesome thing. It's horrible. But there are little mini stadiums.
Little mini stadiums. I've seen that.
It's pretty
crazy.
It's bad when you're going, I'd rather be.
Go ahead.
I gotta hear it, because I sight unseen.
Yep.
Can you play ping pong noise effect?
Please don't ask me to do that.
If you could try that, if you could humor me,
okay.
We can have.
All right, I'll figure it out.
We could potentially go viral. Okay. Which I'm telling you, believe me when I tell you, I don't want to do, but
Okay. I'm happy to, entertain.
We're happy to do it. You know what I
I'm
mean?
happy to entertain this.
Yes. No problem. But if you could kindly,
I'm queuing it up. And believe it or not, you may get your wish.
okay, good. Just the audio of the ping pong.
I got you. Yeah, I mean, sometimes YouTube does things that are a little unexpected, but yeah, we're trying to do that after we get past little things here that have to happen. Okay.
Oh, I changed my mind. I really like this episode, and we'll probably keep it. Episode 44. I know, cool.
It's gonna take away from our ability to concentrate on what he's saying.
Well, that's my point, hon.
See, now he looks like a big dummy again. I don't know what happened.
Let it roll, baby.
All right. Here we go. We're going to leave this on for 5 seconds, guys. We promise. We're not going to take this. Karen's losing her mind. All right. Look at his face now. See, he's now slowly,
Baby, come on, baby. Come on. Do it.
All right. Here we go.
Forming there, then this cruise ship gave it up. I had to do a cruise ship. It had open doorways.
Have you performed at Cockflex?
Open doorways, and a band was playing right outside the door. I hear, and I, me with my ADD.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't think of my jokes. And I said on stage, I go, I have a feeling I'm not messing up the band right now.
Oh. All right, listen.
All right, go ahead, play it again.
All right, I just want to make sure you heard this.
Make that louder. Make that as loud as it can go.
What? The ping pong?
Yeah.
No way. Are you serious?
Yeah.
You want the ping pong louder?
Yes.
Do you
Because
know
that'll be my commentary and my revenge on.
Do you know how I found this?
Hold on.
Commentary and
Hold on.
revenge.
Karen gets her revenge on
Oh.
everyone who made it in radio. Okay? Hold on.
Oh,
hold
you
on.
don't mean that. You're such a good
No,
hearted
I
person.
do. I do mean it.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. No, play that so that point can be illustrated about what these people do on a daily basis. Even though I have the utmost respect, please run the ping pong as loud as it can go and let this conversation go.
All right, wait. No, we have to talk about this conversation for a minute. He just said that on the ship on which he was for 3.5 weeks, he was like playing in this like open area, like with there was a band playing in the next room and the doors were open and like he couldn't even hear what he was saying. I don't know if you heard what he was saying just now.
No, because I was like trying to hear big bang balls.
Okay. And actually, this ping pong video, it says sleep sounds, table tennis. People fall asleep to this. Yeah, people fall asleep to this.
Hey, listen, that could be the best thing.
Yeah, all right. You're missing the content, though. This is very upsetting. Okay, whatever.
All right, no, because I know what's at the heart of this.
Because he's talking about the awful, setup
No,
for
I
him
know
on these ships during his comedy sets. Like that sucks.
No, but this is where I kind of listened, and I know that Joe is going to turn this wonderful,
Yeah, he is. He is.
all these good feelings into something bad.
Yeah, I know. He's already losing it right here. And he was so good at the beginning. So, okay, what are we doing? Tell me.
Hit play.
Yeah.
The dream sequence of the ping pong. I couldn't hear the ping pong.
Really?
Yeah. So, but it's okay.
It's on as loud as it can go. You really couldn't hear it?
All right, we'll just keep him on pause and play. Let me hear ping pong right now. This is almost like
Oh boy, we're gonna lose all our viewers. They're all gone. Well, they fell asleep. Maybe we'll play this for you tonight, Karen.
No, all right. I'm sorry, everyone. All right, go ahead. This has been okay. Go ahead.
That's been eye-opening. Okay. All right, here we go. I gotta rewind this a second. Okay.
Oh,
Will it dilute it?
The cruise stopped in the Dominican Republic. I got off the ship. Some guy, they scam you into a walking tour. Some guy's like, come here. And next thing you know, I'm like, I can't believe I'm from Philadelphia and New York City, and I'm scammed into letting this guy walk me around. I'm like, I got no cash. And then, I had $10. But he brings me into this, I think it's like a baseball thing, because it says sports, and I saw baseball bats on the logo. We walk in, it was a sports betting facility. There's about 100 Dominican Republic men in there watching the NFL, because you can bet on it.
Oh, wow.
They were watching cockfights next to it. They were literally watching roosters fight each other on a TV next to the football game.
It's wild. So when you go down to Puerto Rico, and it's a brutal, gruesome thing. It's horrible.
Okay.
But there are like little mini stadiums.
Little mini stadiums. I've seen that.
It's pretty crazy.
It's bad when you're going, I'd rather be performing there.
Go ahead.
Okay. I've been a little immature about what happened, but the thing I really want to do is, I wasn't wrong about radio, because, and I later proved it. The thing about this is boring, what these people are talking about. Okay. And that's not fair to us. Like, Joe Matarese should be on, like, it's non-memorable, man. Like, come on here, man, and talk about cool things, dude. That's the problem. Like, I'm just letting you know, like, this is boring, okay? Like, he could be talking about numerous things, like,
okay.
So I feel like
than this cruise ship gig that I
Listen to
had
this.
to do a cruise ship. It had open doorways.
Have you performed at cockfights?
Open doorways, and a band was playing right outside the door.
Oh.
I go, and I, me with my ADD. I'm like, I can't think of my jokes. And I said on stage, I go, I have a feeling I'm not messing up the band right now. The drummer's not like, enough with the jokes. I keep missing my snare and the cymbal. And they were playing Do You Love Me? That's on. And I said, what are the odds? I was so bored. I watched all of.
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside. First, go to Riverside
Hey,
and open an
can you
account.
hit
When
pause,
you're ready to
please?
record, just hit rec to capture high quality audio and
Go ahead.
Wow, I really wanted the ping pong going on during that last bit there. That would have been amazing. But, look, that was really boring again. Like, don't you see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, well, my heart breaks for him that he was on that boat for 3.5 weeks. Like, and the purpose of him being there is to perform, and they give him a really crappy room. Not even a room.
or am I wrong? And those people, like, who have been the successful people, okay, look, hey, I'm wrong. They're right. Like, they're successful, and they not only that they're successful, the stuff they're talking about, it bores me. But, like, maybe that's like how people really communicate or something. Like, I don't know, like he's doing well, right?
Yeah, he was doing really well. Now this is whatever, and they're still laughing as hard as they were laughing
And
about him.
my take is that he's getting a little edgy and walking like difficult lines here soon.
Yeah, he's getting tired, and it's going to keep going spiraling downward. That's
So
what's
he needs
happening.
he needs a Flavor Flav me that can be like, okay, when I see this going on, like, he needs a
Ronald Reagan, Ronald Reagan, Ronald Reagan.
No. He needs like a Captain Lou Albano, like like a sidekick that can be like, and all right, we're out of here now. You know what I mean? When he starts to, need the hook.
Right.
I would like to see what this company has to offer in podcasting right now, if we could.
All right, so we have to let the ads play. Sorry, guys.
And I like her haircut. I like
video all from the comfort of, well, anywhere. Even if the only camera you have is on your phone. With Riverside, you'll still look like a pro. The equipment doesn't matter. You'll get a professional looking podcast using anything you already have at home. When it comes to editing, it's truly idiot proof. Even with zero experience, you can create content like an experienced editor using Riverside's AI tools and intuitive editing features. Get transcriptions automatically and use them to edit just like a doc. Or use the chapter timeline, which makes it easier to skim and scan. Ready to share? It's okay if you don't have an audience yet. Everyone needs to start somewhere, and Riverside has the perfect tools to help you reach them, like live streaming or automated social clips using AI to create engagement on YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Instagram Reels. Your podcast really is just a click away with Riverside. Just bring your idea and we'll do the rest. Try it now. It's free.
That is epic, bro. Oh my
This shopping
God,
season, save over $390. Book a last-minute weekly stay.
Just stop.
Dirty Dancing on the.
Stop. Then that last, it's like haunting. Then that last thing was like a happy family. Go ahead.
On the cruise ship TV. That's how bored I was. I watched all of Dirty Dancing, and now I'm being heckled by "Do You Love Me," which is the theme to that movie. I'm like, you gotta be kidding.
That's hilarious. With the sports you're getting caught up in, and talking about earlier, you had one of your specials was medicated. You've talked about your, dealing with, your various issues.
Yeah. As I'm wearing my sponsor, which is self-medication.
Yeah.
This is a.
What is Ginger Hale?
It's a marijuana dispensary that's sponsoring my Collingswood show. They're,
Really?
Yeah, they're around the block from the theater.
Do you get samples?
I don't. I'm not a doer.
Yeah.
No?
But I am.
You're a shower.
I'm a pusher, though.
You're a pusher.
I'm sponsored, but I don't use.
There you go.
I get anxiety attacks from marijuana.
Well, if you get the sample.
Go ahead.
I did hear this earlier, and I just want to say, first of all, that was a funny line.
That was funny.
I have to give that up to him.
Yes.
That was a funny line. He's like, I'm a doer. I didn't really like that. I'm not a doer. Like, I didn't really like the sound of that word doer. Like, that wasn't comedic.
User. Why didn't he say user?
Yeah,
or
but
something
then
else?
he comes back, but I am a pusher. Like,
That was funny. I agree. I was just thinking that was good.
it's one of the if my hunch about some sort of, see how he's a different type communicator now.
Yeah.
Like, that would be a perfect illustration of that. Because he's just like, I'm a pusher. Like that, but basically that's what I've been saying he has the potential to do. Yes, he's the guy. And I used to come across this when I was in stand-up. There'd be certain guys, no matter how quirky and bizarre they were on stage, I'd be like, and even off stage, like, hanging out at the open mic or something, I'd say to my closest friends in comedy about the goofy people, I'd be like, that's an act, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so that's like, I always believe in the person's like intelligence is all I'm saying.
Pulse, I'll take them.
Yeah,
I do. I probably will.
We had the Urkel came in here.
He's a
Jaleel
user.
White.
Jaleel White, yeah,
He
he's
came
got
in and he
his-
has his own. He brought
his own
samples.
strain.
Who doesn't
yeah.
want to see Urkel high?
Yeah,
What was the name of his
That was
strand?
funny.
Purple Urkel. Well, that was one that was, I think, not his own.
Yeah,
I forgot.
Explain what he does though, Preston, with the.
Oh yeah,
This is really cool.
So in the joints and the pre-rolls that you buy, he actually puts a piece in it. Marissa, it might be fusilli. I'm not sure, but
Oh, it was rigatoni.
was it
Or
rigatoni?
penny. Penne.
No, it wasn't penny. It was
No?
it was a squirt. It was a twirly one.
Oh, I
It was
didn't get it, so I didn't
but
see
anyhow, there's a small piece of pasta in there, and the reason being is that it acts as a filter. So when you're drawing through that, you don't get all the
That's a good
leaves in your
idea.
mouth,
Yeah.
and you don't get all the shake in your mouth, and it actually works as this little filter. It's really, really cool. I loved it.
Have you ever of course done it? Have you ever smoked pot? I assume you have.
Yeah,
And
I
did
used
it
to
make you
smoke pot a lot.
super
In high-
paranoid?
when I was in high school, as my dad's here in studio right now.
But then
Your dad's smoking pot right now.
No,
But then it
I
made
don't
you
think he ever
paranoid.
has.
It used to
didn't
not-
make me paranoid, and I had an instant where it made me
Time out,
paranoid. Where
please.
I tried to run
Okay.
off the buzz down 118 South Woodstock, where I grew up. The street. That's my.
I'm usually not. I could be wrong. Okay. I could be wrong, but something is telling me that that's an inconsistency in Joe's story.
Yeah, he said he only did it once.
Yes.
And then after he did it, when he did it once, like many years ago as a child, his anxiety was peaked and his paranoia was peaked.
But he used to say, and thank you for verifying,
Yeah.
he used to say that was the only time he did it.
Yeah, now he just said I did it a lot. And then now he's gonna contradict that though. I think he's talking about this one episode and then he's gonna say he never did it again. So
And we should look up, not that I'm on a lot of antidepressants, but we should look up is the side effect of some of them. If let's say he's on a new one where you like tell the truth, like you lose your
oh yeah, I don't
forget
know.
what they
That's
call
true.
it. I feel what they
Disinhibited.
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
It's possible. It's possible. But he's
'Cause
known
look-
to do this. He's known to like not tell the truth.
No, his hair is perfect.
What? So what does that have to do with it?
His hair is perfect. He looks like
I think Papa Khan said something about his hair before, and it was a positive. So like he was happy it wasn't sleek back or something like that.
yeah, man. Like I'm just like, I'm having it's happening in real time. I'm having a hard time relating to everyone that we're presenting tonight. They're great people, but I just, I'm seeing a side of Joe I never saw before, and I'm so excited. Like I just, but I think this turns a little bad. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it does. It does, and it's disappointing
I
after.
keep saying that, and it's always good.
Okay, well, let's see what happens.
My address, if you want to go to that. You want to go visit the house.
Oh yeah, now he gives his address of where he used to live, and I don't want to replay that, but that's what he did.
No.
And I don't even want to say anything more than that.
No. This is okay. I did hear this.
Yeah.
And this is how, if he was compelled. Okay, guys, I'm sorry, but he's got to go in that situation. He's got to say.
We went to the Spalding Bakery.
I have he gives his old address, and then they're gonna say something about like people going there to like see it. Like
Yeah.
he's got to say something like, well, that's better than this other thing is, which is that somebody has a podcast about me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's all I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, that would have
see,
been
you got to
golden.
be compelling, and they would go like, you know
What?
what?
Tell us a
You know,
little
you know
bit
what?
about
You know
that.
what? You know what? You know what? They wouldn't be able to handle it, like, because it would crush that like world.
They would be able to not. They wouldn't be able to talk about anything else but that.
No, I don't think. I don't think they would think, even though it's like cutting edge, like they would like belittle it by like not acknowledging it. That's the power they have. Like, that's
Yeah,
the
you
power.
might. Yeah, it's possible.
That's the power they have. That's everyone ignores me and ignores this show.
Yeah, but I don't think that's what they would have done. I don't think that's what they would have done. Why would President Steve do that? They would want to hear more about it, dig up some dirt. Because, like, Steve seems like that's what he does.
No, I don't think they have. I don't think they have any motives like that. They don't. My point is that they would think that this is beneath them.
Why are you saying that? Why are you being so negative and sad right now?
Because well, you know what I mean. Like, look, listen, I'm down with this. Like, okay, like I'm not in this. Like, this isn't like I'm in this for moments like this. Like, I can't explain it. Like, okay, like I'll deal with the repercussions. I'll say, hey, maybe I was too down. But like, if that's going on, look, I process things through my art, man. That's why, like, that's what I want you to get right now. That's it. I process things through my art. And my art right now is covering Joe Matarese, and it's a cornucopia of like emotions and ups and downs and swings. Look at him. Even this still shot, he's a winner right now.
Yeah, he's much better.
Compare that to the ones that we covered with Dina.
I know. I mean, you also have to remember, I want to repeat this again. He's been away from his entire family. No offense to his family, but he's been away from his family, all those responsibilities, all those pressures and stress, as in any family. He's been away and he's rejuvenated, maybe.
Great point. Great point.
He's rested and not rushed, as you were saying. He's always rushed, and now he's fresh. And maybe that's all this is. Maybe it's not medication. Maybe it's not sex. I don't know.
Wait a second. What did he say about chores?
I didn't hear anything about chores today.
No, he mentioned something about when he came home, like.
Oh yeah, she would have a list for him before he went too, I think. Like, in order for him to be sent anywhere, like even for 2 days, she would have a list.
Well,
also when he returned.
Yeah, and did anything like that happen on this trip?
I didn't hear anything like that yet.
I would be curious about that, because then I'd say she's totally changed and she's the best ever.
I don't know.
Because yeah. See,
but she was away too. She was in Brazil.
Well, I don't know that. Like,
Well, no, that's what he said it. He said it a couple of minutes ago.
Well, I'm not listening.
Yeah, I know. He said she was in Brazil 2 weeks ago.
All right. What, as part of the cruise, or now something different?
No, separate. I don't know what it was.
Oh my God! See, look. What all I'm saying is, look at his budget.
Yeah,
his budget's on fire right now. Like,
no, I think that was probably work related for her. I don't think she went to have fun. I mean, you know, this is probably covered.
No, they're jet setting.
No, they're not jet setting. Okay. Let's
They're
go
jet-
back to this now. Okay.
They're jet setting.
Okay. They're jet
All
setting.
right. No, I think they are.
Okay. All right, you ready?
I'm totally ready. Like,
Okay.
We're getting ready to hit the home stretch here.
Yeah, then it goes schleppy.
It's like it's
All right,
Sinatra's.
don't even bring it up.
That's the Matarese.
You think anyone's ever drove by the Matarese?
I have. You know what you should do? You should set up a stand at the end of the block and it's mapped to the star.
We can make a Cherry Hill Mimas 309 Sawmill Court right behind Barkley Farms.
Yeah, they could stop there too. Yeah, I bought a joint off a kid at high school, and it must have been. Nowadays, you know, you go to these dispensaries, you get the sativa and you get the indica, right? They didn't have that when I grew up. You just got whatever the guy had.
Totally.
And that's what it was.
Yeah,
so I must have been smoking the right kind all the time.
Right.
They call it sativa is the
The indica is kind of winds you down. Sativa gets you up.
So one is in the couch. They call it indica couch. It chills you out.
Yeah.
I must have been always taking that, and then that kid at school
All right, now
sold me
this
the
make you crazy.
sativa.
And you
I call it
freaked
I call it Stiva, like it's the because I have every learning disability there is. So I call it the sugar, like that.
I don't like the sativa because it makes my heart go boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom.
So
It gets
that's what
Yeah.
happened to me the one time. And then my mom had to take me to the doctor, and
All right,
she's
I
so
see.
Italian and paranoid, like a typical Italian mom. True story, rushed me to the pediatrician. You know that? Do you know this story? I've told the story.
I'm
a
not
million
sure.
times.
Tell it again.
It was in one of my. It was on
Yeah.
my Comedy Central special.
Right.
Kid sells me the joint. I'm, my heart's beating out of my chest. I try to run off the high down the street. I'm like hyperventilating on my front lawn. I'm like, I'm gonna die. I'm teaching myself how to breathe again. I'm literally teaching. I'm like, come on, breathe. It's in and it's out. It's in and it's out. And then my mom rushed me to the pediatrician.
Maybe
These
she's
are
born with it.
These are. Oh yeah.
Maybe it's tourmaline. Just get
Oh
her jewelry.
yeah.
Ross Simons.
Oh yeah.
It is very early on Christmas morning. Pepper and her family are staying at Granny and Grandpa Pig's house.
George, wake up.
Karen won't let me skip the ads. Okay, so I'm sorry. She feels that it's important for people to watch them because we're allowed to watch this content. It's great.
Daddy, it's Christmas.
Hey, what?
It's too
Sorry.
early, Pepper.
Go
Are
and
you done with
say
that?
Happy Christmas to Granny and Grandpa.
Yeah. I mean,
Dead panic! All hands on deck!
And there's all these crying babies and me, in the lobby. And I remember I had an Asia shirt, the band, not the continent, heat of the moment. Asia
band, not
shirt
the
on in the
continent.
lobby. I go in to see the doctor. He's like, well, what happened? And I'm like, I smoked a whole joint. I drank a tall glass of vodka. I tried to run it off. I couldn't breathe. And my mom took me to the pediatrician. And then he goes, did you buy that off of Bob Gross? Which
Now, he says, did you buy that off of Bob Gross here? Do you have any? I mean, this is a joke that he uses. Do you get this joke?
yeah. I get
How?
the
How do
joke.
you get this
all right,
joke?
but listen,
How?
listen.
How do you
This
get the
is the
joke? He
wrong
didn't tell it
road.
right. He
This
didn't
is the
tell it
wrong road. This is the wrong road.
And he admits he didn't tell it right because he skipped the part.
Well, look, it happens to the best of us, but
Yeah,
like,
of course.
but it's the wrong road he went down here. Like, this is a stupid story. Like, he's already lost his credibility with. He used to say this is the only time he smoked. Now all of a sudden he's doing this, doing that. Okay, so where are you, dude? Okay, so talk about talk about the realness about drugs,
No, he said that he would smoke before, but that he was smoking something different than what he smoked that day, in which his anxiety and his paranoia peaked. Okay, that's what he just said. You again weren't listening.
No, I got it. Like my point is valid. He's waffling here.
Well, I
And
don't disagree with that anyway.
yeah. So that's the umbrella. He's. I guess this is because I guess he's telling the truth as if he has some sort of truth serum in him right now. So like
Yeah. But because he feels so comfortable and so happy, so the truth comes out. Like, you know what I mean? It's
like
like
babe,
he never.
babe, compare this guy
Mhm.
to, and I wish we had the tapes of it. Like when he had that FM, and I when he was on the FM radio show,
Mhm.
I think it was weekly
Yeah.
in Connecticut, and we would tune in, and I tried to alert like tastemakers that this was going on, but nobody, nobody got it, and they were legendary performances where Joe was like, he was like inept on radio, but in just the way he was communicating, he was stiff as a board.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So even though I think like I'm not even, you know what, I'm not listening when I'm watching a radio show like this. I'm I'm feeling it on a different level, guys, and like I don't even need to hear like I can tell like he's not he's waffling, like this is going bad.
Yeah, it is. It
This
does.
is
It
like
does go bad.
this
It gets
is
really bad at the
bullshit.
end.
All right, go ahead. This is bullshit. Go ahead.
The end is worse than this. He goes down the tubes again, just like he did with Dina. It's really, I mean, I think what he says now is actually worse, but okay.
Oof.
It actually is worse. And he keeps going with it. It's longer and he keeps going with it much longer than what he did with Dina. Doesn't learn. Oh, Joe, you're doing so well.
What's the kid's name who sold me the joint at school? And you didn't have that at the that's the beginning premise of the joke is how Bob Gross was the gay kid in school that sold me the joint. And I go, but it was back when 10th grade, and he didn't know he was gay.
Oh, okay.
It was back in the 80s, but everybody else knew. And I'd be like, you guys are jerks.
Yeah.
I'm not gay. I just
Okay,
like
just
dancing
stop.
and jazz hand.
Just stop. Because I might pull the plug on this.
No, you're not gonna pull the
No,
plug.
I'm not going to pull the plug on this, but I'll tell you what I'm hearing here now. This is going south quick.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It's going south quick. I don't know why, what happened, or I just he gets too comfortable and now he becomes Dicky. Look at his
Right.
face. He's Dicky.
He's not saying like, he's not going like, hey, I won't say his real name. Just say Bob Gross. That's not his real name. Or something like that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
well, I don't know, but he didn't say that part. That was the critical part of the joke that he didn't say at the beginning. Like,
But also his, and he's gonna do another impression later that's horrific, like the all-time worst. And I'll tell you something else. The same way that Joe, this is a little Super Bowl preview. Same way that Joe stuck with, for people that saw our last episode, his AI losers, his losing one-liners that were created by AI
right.
in the last episode, like that was losers, and the stuff that they just talked about was losers too. Like his impression of
It's terrible.
of a gay person is so outdated and antiquated.
Correct.
And
It's disrespectful, it's ridiculous, and it's not funny in the least. It's stupid. He's not 7 years old.
No, listen. And this happens with this show sometimes. Like, I'm not looking at it through any lens right now other than radio morning drive or afternoon drive or just radio in general performance. And these people, it gets my goat, okay? Still, all these decades later, that these people with this milk toast, and you know what? I have nothing against them personally. All right, with milk toast, I grew up in the era of like Stern, you know what I mean? And when Stern was great, and people like that, you know what I mean? And just like we lost. I lost like that style of Radio One, like because he found the correct way to do it, hon. Like here you have Joe going down a negative road, but when I think it's Preston, I think when
The guy
Preston
with
was
the blue shirt.
yeah, when he was like, no, it does this. I found it to be dot dot dot. So he was able to say like I've done it, but not be like, you know, derogatory.
Mm-hmm.
Something about Joe right now is like he's going down the wrong road. I don't like his drug story because he lied or something, and now like the whole thing comes under question.
No, I don't feel like he lied because he told us why he said what he said, because he was using different type of cannabis.
All of a sudden, that's my point. All of a sudden,
All right, well, let's see what happens next.
okay.
Jazz hands, he was like well dressed, good looking guy, pot dealer.
Yeah.
So the cop, the doctor says that you buy it off of Bob Gross.
But so he knew.
Because that's good stuff.
That's good.
You're gonna be high for about 11 hours.
It's
like that scene in the original Saturday Night Live where Dan Aykroyd's like, you just want to put on some Allman Brothers. I remember you quoting that one.
It was
remembered
Jimmy Carter. He was talking the somebody called into the.
This is what I'm talking about. Like he's now quoting boring conversations. He's like, didn't you say that story before? Like,
I
didn't you tell
know.
this boring
Well, he
story
thinks
before?
it's cool because it was said before,
No, man, no. Look, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not standing for this. Like, this is mediocre. Like, I'm sorry. I know it gets all the ratings and brings in all the dollars, man, and more power to you guys. But I was never down with this type of radio ever. Like, I was like, if you're on radio, go for it. Like, go for it. Be memorable, bro.
Liz just said amen.
Thank you. I mean,
and
look.
African Prince had to log off for a bit, but he just said he's back for a bit, so we're very happy.
Oh yeah, no, you guys, much love, man.
Thanks
like,
for hanging in with us. This has been 2 hours and 24 minutes.
Yeah, no, I've look, I say that I process things through my art, and that's not always going to be pretty. So,
well, I think what really bothers you here is that you have much more to give in this field, and back then when you wanted to be more involved, you didn't have that opportunity, and now you see this crap out there of people doing it, and it makes you upset. But I don't know, did these people really, I mean, this is their own little podcast. I mean, yeah, they have many views, but they've been doing it for all those years. So,
it's a real sore spot.
All right. I don't think I mean, I wouldn't say that they're successful. I mean, they're doing this for so many years and have achieved their own following, but it's not like someone gave them an opportunity. They just put this together. Just like many other people do.
It's
They could have been in the same shoes that you were in, where they didn't get a shot either, and they put together a podcast, and they're just doing it for like so many years. And that's why they have a huge following. And if someone else came along who had talent, like you do, and did a podcast for, 10, 15, 20 years, you'd have more people even.
Well, I'm glad this is all coming out finally. Like, okay, like, I'm just glad it is. Like, because, I was on Kid Chris.
Yeah.
Okay. And Kid Chris was competing with them. And, let's not go into how it all worked out.
How long have these guys been on?
Dude, it's like they were on like one or two other stations before that. But they've been there for like gotta be like 15 to 20 years. Like, seriously. So
they're on this is a radio station?
I really want to say this because like they're probably incredible people.
Yeah.
Okay. This is strictly from a radio. I'm sure even that they could do the stuff that I seem to have glamorized or like this guy. I'm just now coming to the realization this guy could be mega talented. Like he could be.
He's good.
He could be like, like darker, like in his approach, but he knows how to like control it and just sort of like be the announcer dude.
Yeah, but he's getting Joe to talk. If you really listen to him, he's really good because he's getting the dirt in a way that doesn't seem like he's doing that. And I don't think he has bad intentions. I don't know. I can't tell. I don't feel like that, but he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I just this is gonna be studied for decades. This is gonna be in like journalism schools, like
journalism, communications, whatever, 101 or whatever.
Like, don't be like scorned like Karen from Philly.
There's no reason why you should be scorned. Everybody has their thing.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Presidential hotline in Ackroyd helped talk him down.
He was on like acid or something.
Right, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. I was literally high for like 11 hours.
Wow.
I missed a Little League game that day.
Wow.
All because I was high.
If you're just jumping in, Joe is going to be, it's Joe Matarese, who's our guest, is going to be at the Scottish Rite Auditorium in Collingswood. That's coming up on December 22nd. How do you get tickets, by the way? If you want,
The easiest way is to go to joematarese.com.
Okay.
That's the easiest way. Or if you want to speed that up, you can go to the Scottish Rite Auditorium's website.
Your dad came in here with you today.
Yeah.
Does he come to the shows sometimes?
He comes. My mom doesn't.
Why not?
I don't know. My mom's like she's like the paranoid mom.
Yeah.
She's like, she can't watch because she knows if I don't do well or I'm going to be beating myself up for a year. So she'd rather just skip it. It makes her nervous.
Either of you, his dad seems very chill and very calm.
My dad's the complete opposite.
Yeah.
He's like, he wakes up
needs
happy.
to
He's
hear
like
that.
me. Like, we
Well, he's
just
been
wake up
smiling
happy.
this whole time over here. I'm looking at him.
Because he's lived it all. Yeah.
You see how he's like leading him? He's like, oh, your dad seems calm. And he's like trying to get him to talk. But
I was just gonna say these guys are the consummate professionals.
yeah.
That last little, but I'll tell you what though. I'll talk about it for years. Like, in fact, try and give me another shot at it with the ping pong balls. Like,
Are you serious?
yeah.
No, you really have to hear what he's saying now. You have to hear what he's saying now.
Okay.
You got to hear what he's saying, why his dad brought him there. You got to really listen to this.
I just want to, hey.
I have a concern here, okay, that has to be expressed.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. If you put ping pong balls in the background, it's gonna kill it. People could barely listen without the ping pong balls, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he had to drive me here. He's like my Uber driver
Watch what he
right now.
says
It's
now.
hilarious.
Why aren't you?
It's a long story.
Why aren't you driving? You see, like he's great. All right, now he's like, it's a long story, and then he's gonna say under his breath, "It's not good." So why wasn't Joe driving to his things? Why is Daddy driving a 60-year-old man? Yeah, let's find out.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
did you
not
buy it
good.
from Bob Gross again?
I smashed the car up. I smashed my car up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
Not a-
whoops.
He's only been back for like 8 days, and he smashed up the car. What happened?
Wow, I'm super stunned right now.
And he looks this happy, but he smashed up the car. It's like,
This-
when something really bad happens and you feel like total shit and like your life is over. I think that's probably how he felt. And then so that's why just being here right now invigorates him and takes him away from, everything.
Well, I think that he's experiencing something. I have to say that he's getting a chance to hang out with his pops.
Yeah, right.
And his pops is getting a chance to see Joe do his thing.
Right.
On a high level.
Right.
On the #1 radio show. And also, oh yeah, what's up, dog? Yeah, man.
We have a new
Bossy,
listener, another
funny.
listener, not a new listener, but someone.
No, yeah. Well, dude, if you want to come on, we will let us know, man. We'll send you a link. Come pop on if you want to. Anybody who wants to come on, just send us a link right now, or a comment, and we'll try to get you on. But anyway, I forget what I was saying, so just jump back into it. But it could be very important.
What you were saying is that he's having enjoying the time with his father.
Oh, right, yeah,
You called
that
him his
is.
pop.
Yeah, it's time with his pops. And let me tell you something. To have your dad seeing you do, out of that misfortune of the car accident, we'll get to that shortly. Out of that misfortune, and can you bring me up to half screen with Joe and these people? I want to be involved. Yeah. Now I can feel like I'm on the show, with them. Okay, so anyway, what I'm saying is this. What was I saying, baby?
That how you didn't use the word treasure, but that how it's so important for him to be spending time with his dad.
Yes.
And then he just had a car accident, so it's
Right.
valuable time.
So out of that misfortune, my point was, out of that misfortune comes comes this greatness of he gets to spend a day with his dad, and his dad gets to see him doing things on a really high level. That's really cool. But he starts to go downward trend. But he did, even though this went down, he did good on TV, I think, right?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Let's see him. Let's see what he does here.
This is you got to really listen to what he says here.
All right, I'll try to listen.
Really listen. It's hard because he starts doing a Rain Man imitation.
Oh, I don't. You know what? All right.
But you have to really listen to what he says because I have questions. I mean, we know he had some kind of car accident, so now Steve gets him to talk.
You know how Rain Man was an excellent driver?
Yeah.
I'm not a good driver. Not a good driver. Not a very good driver. Crash cars a lot of speeding tickets, a lot of points.
Do you?
A lot of speeding ticket, a lot of points. Now listen to what he says.
Definitely a lot of points.
Definitely. And you're the
lost my license a lot of times.
Lost my license a lot of times.
Just stop.
Yep. Oh boy.
He's a comedian. He needs to know that he had somewhat success with this impression, but it's dated and it's possibly offensive. So he needs it. And comedically, he did like 3, maybe 4 like lines that hit kind of.
He's not done yet. He's going to keep it
I know.
going for a very
Listen,
long
I
time.
know. I heard this. What I'm saying is, having heard this, and I'm sorry to spoil it for the audience, which is, we're so happy you guys joined us. You don't even know how grateful we are. But like, the what was I saying, babe?
Oh God. I think everybody's getting tired. Hold on. Let's go back for a second.
No, just okay. Well, go ahead and play because I can't remember it, but it would have been important again.
Hold on. Oh, just that he crashed the car. And now he has a lot of points. Oh, and you were talking about how the Rain Man thing is offensive.
Oh yeah, the Rain Man
and dated.
So he only should have got. He should be done with the Rain Man thing. But what happens is it gets stupid, and it's offensive, and perhaps, I'm sorry, most importantly, it's not funny. They're fake laughing. It's everything that's wrong with their brand of radio. And the fact that people pour into them and watch them like sheep has befuddled me my whole entire life. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it all came out tonight.
I agree that they are doing a lot of fake laughing, and I think that that's their support of him. Like they're trying to, do that so this way he looks very successful to help him sell tickets. They're very nice guys.
Let me tell you something, and I'm really proud to be able to tell you this story. The first time that Kid Chris and them came to Helium, the Scout Comics, not even the Scout Comics, but to have a good time in Scout Comics. The first time that they did it, everyone was like kind of like kissing up to them. But I went on and I was like and see when it's almost like a contest type thing, the other comics don't laugh for you. All right, I'm schooling people here, right? So then oh yeah, I tell my regular jokes, and things that normally get laughs don't, because it's mostly just comics out there and everybody wants to impress Kid Chris. And I go, after one of my jokes flops, I go, guys from Kid Chris, you can't fake laugh for me like you do on the radio every day. And then cut to like a month or 2 later, we're all cool. So like, I've been there, and I would never waste time on a radio station like they're doing right now. It disgusts me, but go ahead.
Wow.
All because I was high.
If you're just jumping in, Joe is going to be, Joe Matarese, who's our guest, is going to be at the Scottish Rite Auditorium in Collingswood. That's coming up on December 22nd. How do you get tickets, by the way? If people
The easiest way is to go to joematarese.com.
Okay.
That's the easiest way. Or if you want to speed that up, you can go to the Scottish Rite Auditorium's website.
Your dad came in here with you.
What happened?
Yeah.
Does he come to the shows sometimes?
He comes. My mom doesn't.
Hold on. Something crazy happened.
Now get 20% off at Chewy Pharmacy. These days, we get everything delivered.
And I was in I'd had my
one cylinder just didn't work.
God, my buddy had a TA, and
he's like he wakes up happy. He's like me. Like we eat in the original Saturday Night Live. Teaching myself how to breathe again. I'm literally teaching the cop. Yeah, the Doctor
The
says that you
doctor
buy
was-
it off of Bob Gross.
But so he
Because
knew.
that's good.
Presidential hotline and Ackroyd helped talk him down.
He was on like acid or something.
Right, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. I was literally high for like 11 hours. Wow. I missed a little league game that day.
Wow.
All because I was high.
If you're just jumping in, Joe is going to be, it's Joe Matarese, who's our guest, is going to be at the Scottish Rite Auditorium in Collingswood. That's coming up on December 22nd. How do you get tickets, by the way?
7. Yeah. Trans Am T-Tops leaked. Had a radar detector.
Sorry, I gotta rewind that.
It's hilarious.
Why aren't you?
It's a long story.
Did you buy from Bob Gross again?
I smashed the car up. I smashed my car up.
Oh, really?
We're doing.
You know how Rain Man was the next.
What happened?
I'm telling you. Play that ping pong balls, because that's what this is, and I need to see it. Like,
Well, he's going to say something that's very interesting here.
I don't care if he is, redoing the Gettysburg Address. Okay, like just give me this and we'll revisit it. Like, I need people to see what's going on. Like. Like, yo, this is gonna be so great. Like, that's what these people are doing, playing ping pong. Like, they trying.
Yep.
I didn't know it'd be this hard.
Excellent driver.
Yeah.
I'm not a good driver. Not a good driver. Not a very good driver. Crash cars a lot of speeding tickets, a lot of points.
Do you really?
Definitely a lot of points.
Yeah. And you're in the.
Lost my license a lot.
He says he lost his license a lot of times. So he just said he crashed his car.
Yeah.
And then he said, I lost, he's trying to be funny using the Rain Man thing. And then he's like, I have a lot of points. And I lost my license a lot. And now he said before that his dad drove him. So I'm just wondering, like, could he have lost his license? Because if he crashed his car, like, they have more than one car. Like, why didn't he just drive or just take his dad's car? Why is his dad driving him? Like, it makes me wonder, and I hope it's not the case.
Well, think about this. Think about the
That
evolution.
he lost his license.
Think about the evolution of this. Okay.
Maybe he didn't. I hope he didn't. Go ahead.
When she got in a car accident,
Oh yeah, I remember that.
that
Yeah, she
touched
didn't
off.
stay. She
That
didn't
touched
stay.
off the whole Matarese phenomenon. Okay, traces back to that car accident. Now he's the one. Now he's the one getting in a car accident. Like, he's emasculated a little bit here.
He said he smashed it up, so I think it's like it could be like completely, I don't know, totaled. But my concern is that his dad is driving him 2 different places. Why didn't he just take the car? Maybe his dad didn't want to trust him with the car, or he lost his license.
Yeah,
I'm
it's not
hoping
good.
that's not the case. I hope he didn't lose his license. And then there's lots of reasons why people lose their license, and I don't even want to go there. So I'm not saying it. So I don't want to put that out there.
No.
No, I'm not putting it out there. We don't know anything. And I'm not doing that. Not doing it. But let's just hope that, his dad just didn't want to give him the car, and he smashed up his car and he was okay and he didn't hurt anyone. Let's hope. And that's it. That's all. I just wanted to say that. That's it.
Look how much fun. Like, it's almost like You could put like a sinister laugh to like
Yeah.
Preston right now.
Yeah. They they're definitely helping him along here. There's a lot of laughing in the studio, and it's like exaggerated. Like I noticed that very early on.
And look, folks, I've suffered some indignities. I got thrown out of an arena one morning on the O&A show. Won't get into specifics here. We could play the tape of it one day. I know what it's like to like. I know what it's like. I've been there. Like, I've had some major good things happen on the radio. I've had some disasters. So,
But the thing with you is that whenever somebody's really doing well, you're happy for them, genuinely happy. The thing that makes you upset is that when somebody is using media or broadcasting or writing and they're not doing well, but they're still on, that makes you upset. It's not like you're jealous when someone's actually doing well. That's what I see, and that's great.
no, yeah. Again, I have nothing against these people.
Right.
Okay, it's purely the art form. It's purely the art form, and like I said, man, I've been in the game. Like I know what I'm talking about. These people are they're so sanitized they don't even know it. Like they could be talking about. And Joe did mention acid.
Yeah, they did.
It doesn't matter. He could be talking about anything. Okay. They're not really. They're just playing ping pong. People. They're not really like doing anything that's like really cutting edge. Like they're not doing anything that's really like amazing. Like they're just their longevity is their amazingness. Like
Yeah, and that's what, if you stick with something and you have, fans that enjoy what you're doing, that's great. I mean, I think that, like I said, Steve is good. I don't know this other guy too well. I never watched this. I only watched it.
well, the only thing I'll say about it is this then. I don't want to, if they ever want me to come on, I would say to them, like, I, say that I respect you. I respect what you've done, like, but I just wish that you,
But it's more authentic. Do you want it to be more authentic? Is that what you're saying?
no, just a little bit harder edge. But then he could say, like I sort of said earlier, he could say, Karen, I know how to do that. I'm not doing that. I just wanted to like have a radio career for like decades. Like I don't know what you were trying to do, but like
Well,
I had a plan.
but everybody has different goals. I mean, you can't really be that, like what's important to you is not important to someone else. And
I would come in and talk about like, everything under the sun.
Yeah, but look at what we're doing now.
What are we doing now?
Talking about Joe.
Oh yeah. Well, all right. Well, I'm having a good time. Preston and Steve, and to the young lady, and to Casey, and to Joe. Joe's dad. You guys are stars to me. Like we're in hour 3 here, and we're just talking about you. Like your stars shine bright, and we thank you. Go ahead, roll tape.
Hold on now. Okay, here we go. I know I have to put you back in. Hold on. I mean, them back in. Just hold on.
You put them and make these smaller.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I had a Trans Am in 1983, 87. Yeah, Trans Am T-tops.
I know. I'm doing it.
Look at that.
Had a radar detector.
What do you want?
Escort that was stole out of a car. Stole it. Got me more tickets than it was worth. Not a good try.
You just mentioned something that's hilarious. And Preston,
I love making Casey laugh.
Hang on a second. Is that a bit of yours, or are you just doing that on the fly?
I was just on the fly. But my dad and I always do Rain Man. My dad and I have like inside jokes. One of them is Rain Man, and one of them is Dennis Miller from Saturday Night Live.
Dennis
We
Miller's
always
great.
do
One of my
Dennis
favorites.
Miller.
Yeah.
Man, we just can't get enough of that.
Hold on.
One of your references was so spot on because Preston, you know, T-tops always leaked.
Oh yeah,
T-tops always friggin' leaked. Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah.
It was 8
hold on,
cylinders.
I'm
The car
getting
only
there.
drove on 7. It's only 7. One cylinder just didn't work.
God, my buddy had a TA, and we took the T-tops out and we crammed like 8 people in that thing.
Why did that take so long? Like, I didn't understand.
It does sometimes.
Okay. All right, listen. Yeah, like I forgot my point because like I got thrown off, but like just keep going.
And we were doing like 120 miles an hour. It was insane, man.
You picked a French you wouldn't mind seeing decapitated. Yeah, and they're the ones who would stick up through the roof of the car.
I still remember going to the Philly clubs from Cherry Hill, and my one friend had a Mustang GT convertible, and he used to love to take the top down. It was like 48 degrees outside, and just crank the heat up like that was going to work.
Yeah.
He's like, it's fine. We're like, yeah, I'm dying. My freaking nose is numb. And I remember we came back to Cherry Hill over to the Walt Whitman and hitting ice and like frozen rain or something, and him spinning and doing a 360 like from a movie, and we all were just like,
yeah.
And then he just kept going straight again back into the lane, and no one said anything for like 2 minutes. We're like, what just happened?
Your life resets. I was on,
but you still go to the diner. You still make it to the diner.
I was coming back from years ago. From I think it might have been I was doing stand up at the time. Might have been, and I was in I'd had my mom's old car, which happened to be a Pontiac Le Mans.
Hold on, please, stop. Thank you. Did he just say he did stand up?
Yes, he did.
Okay. We're gonna when we close, I want to see his stand up because that he might as well put me over his knee and spanked me. Because like that's what I was talking about these guys. They are more savvy than me. They have done it. Like he's done stand up too now.
What's his last name? Do you know?
I do actually.
Okay.
One of their last names. I don't know the exact.
All right. Well, in order for me,
excuse me. Hold on. One of their last names is Elliott.
Okay.
It's either Preston Elliott and Steve.
Okay.
Or Steve Elliott and Preston.
Steve Elliott live at Hot Water, 2023. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay.
Is he Steve Elliott or Steve somebody else?
Yeah, hold on. Maybe it's Preston Elliott.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is great.
Yeah, it's Preston Elliott. And let's see what the other guy is. Just looking it up wiki now. Steve Morrison and Preston Elliott.
All right, Steve Morrison, I just want to say you rock. You did stand up, brother. Like, more power to you, man. Okay, you are living the dream. Like, you look good in your headphones. You're quick on the mic. You are a former comic. I have to see your stand-up, bro. You have to see mine. Like,
He's very good.
I'm thinking about doing stand-up again. I think sometimes, like an open mic here or there. Like, why couldn't I do that? Like,
Yeah, of course.
you know, we get some like cool tape. See if I still have it. Oh, you know what? Like, this dude used to like judge comedy contests.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I didn't know. I thought they were just doing like celebrity judges, but if he has stand-up skills, that gives some credibility to it.
Okay.
Do we have any tape of him like doing stand-up?
I'm trying to find it.
I would love to watch it on the show right now. Do that thing we were going to do.
Yeah. Can we finish watching this first?
Yeah.
It's at 2 a.m.
Well, look, I don't care about that. Like,
Okay.
the point is, like, right when we're hitting. Look, it's getting interesting. Like,
okay,
a lot of
stick
power
with
to it.
this.
And it was coming.
Stick with it. Like, we're not quitters.
Seaford Oyster
Okay?
Bay.
Were all the
And
cylinders working?
And they were all working. And I hydroplaned. I told the story on the air.
Can you hit pause
And
for a
the car
second? I
spun
wanna
around and
think
lit.
about something. I'm creating right now in my heart. Like, you can throw that clock out the fucking window, okay? Because we're gonna get to the bottom of this. Like, we're gonna get to the bottom of this. Like, run this tape. This guy we're gonna get his comedy up, and he's gonna win the night. Like, go ahead, baby.
Literally went up on two wheels. And like it seemed like I could have prepared my taxes in the time that I was up on the two wheels.
Yeah.
And then it came, you can either go over fully or go back down on the four. And it went back down on the four tires. And I literally like I dodged a massive bullet.
I had a similar thing happen, Steve, in that time slowed
yeah,
down.
yeah.
I was at Vet Stadium. I was going to an Eagles game with friends. They were in town. It was dead of winter.
When you care about your community, you look for partners who care just as much. That's why we partner with Matarese Health. They out there every day helping families get paid to take care of the people they love and supporting the kind of work that lifts communities.
And we've seen it firsthand. That's why this partnership means so much to us. We're Team Arabia Health. Join the movement.
Now offering up to a $2,000 bonus, paid time off, all health benefits, and 401k.
Ice all over the place. I had a Camaro at the time.
Yeah, there you go.
And so they're in the car, and I'm driving the parking lot, and all of a sudden, the car in front of me is going across ways. Okay, so I was, like the front of my car was headed towards the driver's side of their car, and they came out of nowhere, and I slammed on the brakes, and the car doesn't even slow in the slightest bit. I'm on solid ice.
Yeah.
And we're heading right to the side of this car,
Oh,
and I
geez.
just go, hang on, everybody. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, the day's ruined.
Right, yeah.
We're not going to get to go to the game.
No.
I'm going to hash this out in the middle of a crowded parking lot. I'm going to
Right.
slip on ice when I got. And right before we hit, the car in front of me pulled ahead, and we just slid right by it. I couldn't believe it. It was the most serendipitous moments of my life.
Yes, I wanted to become a priest.
Yeah, seriously. I thought there was some kind of intervention at that point, but time slowed down. I'm sorry to go off on that.
Every time that happened to me, I slid into something. And the airbags deployed. Definitely had whiplash every time.
He's still doing Rayman. I mean,
Well, yeah, I never. Yeah, it antiquated, and also the problem with
Well, it's yeah.
the
Go ahead.
problem with his impressions, it's antiquated,
It's not the only problem, though. As you
and
said.
but they're not good.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to do that, it's like you gotta be smart about what you do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta be smart about what you do. Like, like, I'm just saying, like, perhaps we shouldn't have did a live show. I think we do better recorded.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you gotta just experiment and find shit out.
Wow.
I always had a neck brace on in Camden County Community College. I really did. My parents every other day I was smashing their cars.
Did you say stop again?
No, I didn't say stop. I said, wow, like he's so animated right now.
Yeah, I know. I was wondering, did they have some drinks or something?
This is true. He was a horrible driver.
Horrible. My wife doesn't let me drive. She drives.
Wow.
Even my daughter.
My
goes,
wife doesn't let me drive.
He's
And
emasculated.
And even my daughter.
He's emasculated.
Uh,
He is. I'm sorry. He is. Like,
Dad,
do you like driving?
No, I hate
I
driving.
love
I can't wait till
driving.
they invent the self-driving car so I can stop smashing
They've
into
got 'em.
stuff.
Well, are you just distracted when you're driving, or is it the ADD, or
It's
are
got to
you...
be the ADD.
Okay.
It's got to be. 'cause,
I find it very relaxing.
Yeah.
But I have such an Italian superstition about it, where I go, oh, you haven't been in an accident in a while. And then like a day later, bam! What the hell? Why did I say that out loud? I'm nuts.
So it's you. So let me ask you: what the bulk of these accidents
Can you
are
stop
front end?
the
I assume if you're
like, that's the most memorable thing that's ever happened on our show. Like, he just said about like the Ken Horror thing.
mhm. Yeah, right. That's true. That's right. I forgot all about that. You're right. Yeah, because the Italians definitely have that too. Yep.
So you know what I'm getting at.
Mm. Yeah. That he's watching us. Yep. Yeah, there were at least three or four occasions that in this radio interview that indicated it was the depression that it was this part about the superstition, and it was the first part that I played about what was that at the very beginning.
Do we have Steve Morrison's comedy?
Yeah, I'll find it by the time we
Really? I can't believe he has tape of him doing stand-up still. Because I didn't know that he did that. I really want to see his stand-up. So anyway, guys, Joe referenced there, like, I don't even know if we got to it yet, but he referenced something that we did that really makes it seem like he watched our show. Which I would do if somebody had a podcast about me. I would watch it, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
but if he's feeling really down and it makes him really nervous, it might be in his best interest to just not tune into it at all and just completely tune it out so he can just, focus on his work and not get dragged down by anything that he feels makes him nervous, regardless of whether this should or not.
Yeah. I'm just like, I'm in awe of this guy here on the screen right now. In awe. Total change.
This is, when they analyze a picture and they show the box where he throws all this is where all his hits are. We'll show where all Joe's accidents were.
Right.
I mean, the one with my friends in high school, there's a couple that they always laugh at. One is that I hit the Ellisburg Circle. I just drove right into it once with a 280ZX T-tops.
Why are you getting high performance cars if you're a crappy driver?
I should have the strong, what do they say, Volvos?
Yeah.
You can destroy them. I should have a Volvo.
Right.
There is nobody in the room who's a better gift giver than me. But there's no gatekeeping around here. I'm telling you right now. For anybody that needs some extra love during the holiday, check out the Google Holiday 100 to unwrap the holidays with this year's top trending gifts.
We designed this as a full 2110 core facility, all IP based. Lumen provides us with high capacity fiber network and helped us establish redundancy and diversity. Low latency streaming will really drive the future of sports production.
A Prius.
I should never have I had a Hyundai explode in my face once. It overheated and exploded all over my face, and I had to go. I was in the hospital for a week for that one, but that wasn't a car accident.
God, if you're
but
bad-
it definitely burnt my face. Yeah.
If you're a
Yeah, I
bad
still have
driver,
scar tissue right here on my neck.
you shouldn't be driving a 280Z, man. I mean,
No way.
You're
No.
like the most powerful car.
My car should have the airbags deployed
All
when
the
I
time.
get in. Yeah,
All
these
the
things
time.
used to be out.
Yeah. Yeah, pre-deployed.
Yeah, is there an override? Yeah.
It's like those helmets that they're wearing in the NFL now, the little bouncy ones.
I don't know why my brain just went to this. As I said that, I thought that's probably why. Like, this is gonna sound.
Oh,
mean. It's
boy.
gonna sound. This is gonna.
Karen, you're gonna flip. I can't understand. I'm not gonna say what he says. He's just gonna say it, and this is just reminds me of what he did with Dina Blizzard, but this is worse actually. And so at the end, he said something really creepy during his Dina Blizzard interview, which we shared on our last episode. And now at the end of this interview, he look at his face. He's very proud of what he's about to say, but it's completely inappropriate. And there's a woman sitting there again, and he's going to ask her a question before he launches into this thing, and it goes on and on and on. And I can't, and you know something? I can't even see the analogy. There's no analogy, which is really funny. In the end, there's no analogy. And I don't think anyone's going to dispute that. I'm not even being mean. There's no analogy. So, okay, here we go. Cam, let's try to just, I hope we don't have to stop it midway. Just let it play.
All right, listen. Okay, yeah. I'm
hear
sorry. Okay, I'm sorry for everything.
Yes, and this is, we apologize. This is completely inappropriate.
What is?
What he's gonna say.
Should we air it?
Yeah. We should air it. It's fine.
Okay.
He aired it. I mean, this is live. I mean, he already put it out.
I know, but we don't have to like.
Just because we aired doesn't mean we support this. Let's make that clear.
Sound like, are you a feminist? Are you a feminist, Marissa?
I'll say it first and then I'll judge.
I was gonna say,
Excellent answer.
It's probably
Say it first and then I'll judge. Good for her. She wouldn't say yes or no.
She's great, and
Yeah.
she got she suffers from she gets to talk twice an hour, so she has to hit a home run every time.
Yeah. And maybe that's just her. I don't know if they. I mean, she might be. I don't know. I don't know why she doesn't
She's
talk
got so much natural hair.
But she's young. I mean, she's not, older, so she's great. Okay. That was a good answer though. He said, what did he say? Feminist. Okay.
She's had a better life than me too.
Stop. What are you doing? You don't know that.
Go ahead.
Why, like girls that might not have the
stop.
greatest personality, but have like a big boobs, make the boobs be out, right?
Right.
Because
As a personal airbag?
Not the personal airbag. It's just like this is what's needed so you don't see the rest of the flawed brain in this person. It's like she's not wearing a baggy shirt. She wants you to see the good thing. It's
How
like
does that
why I need
correlate to a
car.
high performance car?
That's why I need a car.
See, he's even questioning him, like, what does it have to do with the high performance car? Now, he tries to make an analogy, and everyone thinks they're going to understand where this goes, but it still doesn't make sense. So,
Well, I have to say,
airbags
Yeah,
out.
Oh, I sorry.
See, all right.
I have to say that this is evidence that he didn't watch
right.
our show.
Yeah, he
Because-
didn't get
You know
to-
why? Because if he does it again,
He doesn't care, maybe. He thinks he gets views. Just like how he did on the end of the other thing, which, wasn't as bad as this. But look at his face here.
yeah, this is where he starts to have that face.
Yeah. He starts it really happens to him.
Like we've identified a face that he has.
Yeah, this is a face.
Right
I don't want to,
before,
and I have a
right
word for
before
it, but
he says something historic.
all right, so here we go. He's going to try and make this analogy, and it's just there's no analogy.
Yeah, because people think he's freshly from an accident.
Then I'm safe if I get in a rubber car. You're not going to worry about me. My daughter will let me drive her to school if we're in a bumper car.
They're still worried about everybody else. That's the thing. There are other drivers on the road.
Well, I got to have something that bounces right off of them, too. It doesn't hurt them. It's got airbags on the outside of the car, too.
Did your wife ever let you drive the kids to school?
I have to drive my daughter to school every day. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
It's only about a mile, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot can happen. Yeah. I miss her turn a lot. I do. She'll go, Dad left. I'm like, taking this way this time.
This school looks nice.
Taking the other way.
This looks like a good school.
I thought you were in the high school now. Sorry. Back to the middle school. Just seeing if you're alert.
Well, listen, we got to wrap, Joe. I want to remind everybody about the show December 27th. So right after Christmas, you got something to go and do and see him at the Scottish Rite Auditorium.
1,000 seats, baby.
1,000-seater. All right.
1,000-seater, yeah.
Why isn't he able to advertise the Vogel Theater on this too? Red Bank. Like, why can't he advertise that on this?
Is that sponsored by the?
Oh. Well, it's not sponsored by Ginger Ale, but why?
All right, so Ginger Ale is at the core center here of.
Oh, okay.
Ginger Ale.
Yeah.
Probably bought time on the station too.
Oh, you think so? Oh.
Ginger Ale might have.
And also sprung
Very
for Mike.
amateur. It's very amateur that Joe would wear that shirt. Like,
yeah, I know.
It's very
not
amateur.
good for many reasons.
That Joe would wear that shirt. But I get it. Something that's befuddled me for decades, not decades. I've only been in the game I've only been in the Matarese game since 2016. So
It's almost 10 years.
10 years in the Matarese game. And it's always blown me away that he would come on this show and not do well, and they would invite him back on. And I knew a lot
They
of the
do it over and over. Yeah.
Yeah, I know a lot of the invitations would come because Joe would. I know that for many years, maybe even still, that station and that morning show has a relationship with the local comedy club. Okay, the leading local comedy club. And Joe probably got on the show there as part of just like some arrangement. Okay.
Yeah.
But now they're just booking him. Like they're so.
Maybe that's why they're laughing so much, because they were paid well for this. And that was part of the deal, that to really show, support, to help them out.
So remember when I was saying that, like, I would say to some of my closest comic friends about some of the goofiest on stage and people that would also be sort of like goofy off stage and like selling that persona. I would be like, that's an act, right? And the person would be like, no. Well, like, I'm wondering, does Preston and Steve have the ability to go like, why is Joe back on again? He's doesn't do well. Like, because I don't think that was compelling.
The beginning, he was great. We were even saying the beginning was great.
Yeah, but something happened.
Yeah, it went south fast, and now he's back to himself. He doesn't even look good any longer.
Right.
He's worn out. He was running on adrenaline before, I think.
Really?
Maybe. Something happened, like something pissed him off, or he got tired, or the effect of, like whatever he was prescribed. I don't know what happened. He was very on before. Now it went down.
Well, you know what? It wasn't as bad as I thought. Like, unless it doesn't go on anymore, right?
No, it's just, just let's listen to the last couple minutes. It's
All right,
not
cool.
even a minute or two, I don't think.
Nice. And sponsored by Ginger Ale.
Ginger Ale sponsoring it. Thanks to them, we're able to do this. And,
Oh, Karen, you were so right. Did you hear that?
Yeah. I'm not
Thanks to
gonna say.
them, we were able to do this. And look how he gave him a side eye there.
All right, wait a second.
Oh,
Look,
shoot.
I may have heard that earlier, but I didn't put two and two together like I'm doing right now. So I just want full disclosure. I may have heard that this
Yeah,
morning.
but you didn't interpret it in the
Yeah,
same way.
but right now, like, that's really, really, really crazy. Do you folks understand what just happened?
I understand what just happened. He got on, and perhaps he wasn't invited again. He would not have been invited because he hasn't done well on this. And he was invited this time again only because it looks like ginger hair.
Wow.
And that's why he's wearing the thing, the shirt.
That's the crazy thing about MWOT is that you don't get to the good part sometimes
Until the very end.
and that's why I love this show. That's why I love this show. And I'll always be with this show because we just came up with the perfect thing that this was
I didn't hear this either.
hold on, that this was a paid radio performance where this is about as low end as it gets. You almost pay for your radio time.
And he may have paid Mike too, which is why he finally got on. And he got so
No,
much
I don't want
time.
to say that. I would have to see the Mike show again. Did they talk about weed on the Mike show?
Did they talk about ginger ale?
Yeah.
I think he may have been wearing the shirt because it's the same day, but we have to see that again. I don't remember if he talked. I think maybe he did, actually. I can't say for sure. Maybe someone here remembers. If there's anybody still listening to this 3 hours later. I want to replay this part because this was unbelievable.
Dude, that's what they do. That's what they do on like 8:60 a.m. or something, like radio station, like on the AM dial. Like you pay for your hour, and then you talk about your like lawn fixing systems.
They probably really paid a whole lot.
Yeah, it's the #1 show.
Let me just go back a second too. I really heard that I heard this entire interview earlier today. I watched it. I didn't see
What a
it
breakthrough.
visually. I only did the audio.
What a breakthrough.
Look, this part I didn't catch because it was, I didn't catch this part. So this is unreal. Okay.
Turn a lot. I do. She'll go, Dad left. I'm like, Sorry. Back to the middle school.
That's why Joe.
Just
Okay,
save
we
your
also
life.
found
Listen,
out another reason why Joe was doing so good. He got sex, and also he's dancing for this ginger ale daddies.
Yeah. All right.
You got to wrap, Joe. I want to remind everybody about the show December 27th. So right after Christmas, you got something to go and do and see him at the Scottish Rite Auditorium.
1,000 seats, baby.
1,000-seater. All right.
1,000-seater, yeah.
Nice. Sponsored by-
How scared he looks. Look, he's almost crying.
Dude. In the same way that you, me, and Betty laughed at 1,000 seats.
Yeah.
Preston Elliott just did too, kind of.
Yeah.
Look at his reaction. Rewind it a bit, and look at his reaction to 1,000 seats. It's almost
Good
like
luck, buddy.
It's almost like a Bugs Bunny eyes bulge out of his head thing. Like
but that wasn't a car accident.
God, if you're
but
bad-
it definitely burnt my face. Yeah.
If you're a bad
Still have
driver,
scar tissue right here on my neck.
you shouldn't be driving a 280Z, man.
All right.
I mean,
I don't know what
Yeah,
happened.
it's funny,
like
man.
the most
I love
powerful.
this.
I know, I
Cars
know.
should have the do and see him at the Scottish Rite Auditorium. in
1,000
Collingswood.
seats, baby.
1,000-seater. All right.
1,000-seater, yeah.
Nice. And sponsored by Ginger Ale.
Ginger Ale sponsoring it. Thanks to them, we're able to do this. And yeah, let's hope they move
Oh.
some product.
Yeah. Listen, you bust your ass.
Wait, let's hope what?
Take a break. We'll be right back.
I want to be fair to Joe.
Okay.
I want to be fair to Joe, and I want to be fair to the audience, and I want to be fair to the process. I'm not convinced now, and sometimes we jump the gun.
Okay, that's okay.
I'm not convinced that Joe was talking about the radio appearance.
Okay. Oh.
He might have been talking about the theater night.
Oh, okay. All right, that's possible. Okay.
Rewind it again, you'll see what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
please
okay.
do. Please do.
Yeah, there you go.
And so they're in the car, and I'm driving the parking lot.
This is where all his hits are. There's the. Sorry. Back to the middle school. Back to the. Let's hope they move some product
Yeah, okay.
to the car too.
Did your wife ever let you drive the kids to school?
Get compliments from people in my industry all the time.
Yeah.
And I'll have to pat myself on the back. They go, "You really turn over new material. You're really hard."
Oh, yo, I want to hear that part. Like, go
Yeah,
back.
I know.
I can spend an hour on that part. Like,
do and see him at the Scottish Rite Auditorium. in
1,000
Collingswood.
seats, baby.
Watch his reaction.
1,000-seater.
1,000-seater. Look at his face.
yeah.
All right, now I'm not going to say a word. Let's just watch it.
Oh, they have okay, cool.
All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
1,000-seater, yeah.
Nice. And sponsored by Ginger Ale.
Ginger Ale sponsoring it. Thanks to them, we're able to do this. And yeah, let's hope they move some product.
Yeah. Listen, you
and,
bust your ass with this stuff, and you make these. You book
That's
these
one of the only
arenas.
good
Yeah.
qualities I have. Everything else stinks, but I get compliments from people in my industry all the time.
Yeah.
And I'll have to pat myself on the back. They go, "You really turn over new material. You're really hard work. You work harder than most comedians.
Definitely work
You're
harder.
always
Definitely.
working on new
Definitely
stuff."
work harder.
Yeah. I actually have a new hour on the 27th.
Yeah.
Not one joke from the old stuff.
60 minutes.
Yeah, it's all new.
60 minutes.
Not even a second over. Yeah. I'm flying in on Qantas. Qantas never crashes.
Never
It's
crash.
Philadelphia. I hear they have cruise ships coming out of Philly now.
That's
I might take a boat to the show.
Oh my God. All right, JoeMatarese.com to get your tickets, dude. Have a great Christmas. It is awesome to see you and your dad here this morning. Thanks for being here, brother. Joe Matarese. All right, we
Now
got to
get
take
the
a break.
fuck
We'll be-
out.
What?
Now get the fuck out.
Yeah, right, exactly. It's not clear if they, if he got this because of them or why.
No, I'm kidding. Like that went well, but
Let's
very
see what they say. Let's see if there's any.
Be right back. Stay with us.
All right, that's it.
no, this is what they'll do.
It's
Joe
over.
is great. Okay, let's do the studio after Joe leaves. Like, what do they say?
Oh.
He's great.
Deadly
They
force.
probably go
In
like this.
theory,
Probably go
I can
like-
take my firearm and
He's
leave it at
great,
my
yeah.
father's house. And if my father used that firearm to defend his property, he violated no law. He was
I don't
not
think this
allowed
has
to
anything
have
to
that
do with
firearm outside the house.
Okay.
Hey, Joe, what
So
about
that's like the
driving
count.
under the influence of marijuana? And does that vary from state to state?
It does, and one of the issues in Pennsylvania they talk about is because we're kind of decriminalizing, and there's the medical. When you get pulled over for DUI
Can
for
you
alcohol,
turn this
there's a
off?
limit you have to reach. It's
Right.
Okay.
I don't know what that is. Like,
Didn't you say what did they say after Joe left?
yeah, but that's not them.
I'm just pressing Steve. I don't know. This is what's playing
No,
after.
no, I know. I'm saying like I was gonna say like I wanted to do improv. Like
Oh.
that's another thing I never got to do. No, I didn't want to do that, but I wanted to do improv of what they said in the studio. What they said in the studio after he left. You ever wonder after you
Yeah.
leave
Oh yeah. 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 Oh yeah. I can't
what
imagine what they
what people
said.
say? Like I
Yeah.
think they like I think they would say sometimes people don't say anything
Mm.
when during a commercial break, but um, they seem like they genuinely all like each other. So they probably have a show within a show during the commercial breaks. I actually worked. I was a producer of Carter and Sanborn in Philadelphia at Power 99, and for when I had when I was the producer, I think they evolved, but they were actually at first, and I loved them, and they were so sweet to me at the time. And Brian passed away, but I would say to people and really mean it that they were funnier off mic than they were on. So I'm a tough critic, radio. But Brian and Dave, they were incredible. It's just I wanted them to be like they were um, off mic,
Mm.
on mic, and over time, perhaps they did, but I was long gone by then.
All right. Well, we've done it.
Okay, great. It's not that late.
Fine.
So, good night, everyone. I don't think that I'm gonna. I think that I don't think I'm gonna put this out.
It was fun to just be here live with people.
Yes, yes. The thing about this is it's twofold. When we come on live, because I like doing it recorded
Mm-hmm.
better. When we come on live, it'll be like something you have to check out
Yeah.
if
Right.
you want it. And the other thing is just that. I don't think I'm gonna put it out.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
That's fine.
Oh yeah. And the alternative was, let's say somebody bootlegged it.
Mm-hmm.
That would be so rock and roll.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was really exciting. Like the show, actually, we'll check it out. Like, or we could cut it down. You want to
Yeah.
do that?
Yeah. Maybe cut it down to just certain portions of, especially the mic.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. That's what we'll do, babe. We'll cut it down. Once again, we didn't do great numbers. You know what I mean? And to the people that came out and supported us, like, wow, so amazing.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Watching 420, Liz Scars, 8299, Reginald Ross. Hey, man, thank you, guys. Like, that was so amazing. Look, I'm sorry tonight that I, centered myself on some negative things. I'm usually so positive, but like I needed to go through these things. And the fact that you guys give me space to do that is so great. And like I really process things through my art, bro. And um, I love the show for that reason. I really do love this show for that reason. Like I'm on board with coming on here and letting what happens in Joe's life which is almost like the way that I met him or became known, aware of him, was that through his life, I took a look at my own, and that's really beautiful. And let me tell you something, like when he was doing really well, I forget now whether it was on the TV show or the radio show. I'm so confused. But like he was doing really good and it was exhilarating. It was exhilarating. I would love to see, babe. Don't you want to see how I was when that was going on? So we thank everybody for coming out. Man, what a privilege it is. Yeah, I think that we'll cut this down, splice it down.
Great. Right. So good night, everybody, and thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, I want to go to bed now.
Okay. All right. Good night, everybody.
I
Thank
want
you.
to go to bed now.
We had a lot of fun.
Yeah. You almost don't want to go,
Yeah. 3 hours and 31 minutes. It's time to go.
Yeah, I gotta go to bed.
All right. End stream. 3, 2, 1.